Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got.
Yeah, we in the building, y'all. The Christmas show. And I'm happy. Merry Christmas. Make sure you share the show. I see you in the chat room. Make sure you share the show, okay?
Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got.
Merry Christmas. Oh, we had a minute. And we're going on Instagram Live today for a little while.
Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got.
We are feeling festive today.
Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got.
Hey. Big shout out to my man Jeff. Word up. Making sure you get in the room. Merry Christmas to everybody. Yeah.
Enjoy not to.
Forgot to hit that button.
We stay on our grind.
Come on.
And now it's time to shine. We live mellow.
What's up, Rocky? You in the house?
Yeah, in the house, baby.
Robin, you in the house?
You know it.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, y'all. Yeah.
Hey, we made it.
It's all good, baby.
We made it. Come on.
Hey.
Come on. We made it.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of people didn't make it.
Listen, it's 2021, the end of the year. We made it. Look, we made it.
Is that your headphone?
We made it.
Can you hear anything?
We made it.
You hear it?
We made it. Oh, we made it. It's the end of the year. We made it. Oh no, I'm getting personal here. I made it.
Yeah. We almost there, y'all. Give me a minute.
Share, and like the page.
Yes. Don't forget to press that like button.
I made it. I picked up the phone and they said I was
Hey.
I'm at the top and I'm fading.
Oh, we made it. Yes.
Brother celebrating. I got them saying congratulations. They mad cause I made it.
This is the perfect song, babe. We made it.
See a bunch of different faces.
We made it.
I can't believe what I'm saying.
Yes.
They say I ain't gonna make it. Flex on the beat. Got the haters faded. Got the people going crazy. Killing the game. Got everyone hazing. Worry about you. I'm worried about
Yeah. Now I got it. I'm good.
All right, good.
Haters keep creeping. They killing me beat. I'm paving the way so they can achieve.
What?
Never slow down. Stand on your ground. Believe in yourself.
Look, if you are alive today and healthy, you're 10 toes down in this. Follow, like the show, and be grateful to be here.
Hallelujah. That's right, baby. Jesus is the reason. season.
Stand up, big man.
I made it. I picked up the phone and they said I was famous. Now I'm at the top and I'm faded. I say when the haters that's hating.
I see you over there.
Yeah, I'm doing my boogie. I'm doing my boogie today, baby.
I made it.
Feeling good? It's a wonderful Christmas. You know what? Despite all the things we're going through, I'm gonna take it in stride and be positive, and I think that everybody else should too. You made it.
That's right.
Yep.
Yo, live. You got a light? Yeah. I'm just trying to get focused. What you trying to get into right now? Just looking for a little bit of Mary. Oh, word.
Yeah, everything's up here now. Yeah.
I just need a little Mary so I can roll up. Fuck with me and my team, and nigga, you get hold up. I don't got no time for your fucking poison. I just wanna get lit, smoke and stay focused. I just need a little Mary so I can roll up. Fuck with me and my team, and nigga, you get hold up. I don't got no time for your fucking poison. I just wanna get lit, smoke and stay focused.
She a queen, she on the low, like a nigga didn't know. She got the gold, crushed up so we can smoke. Hats put on a show, rolled one for the road. Puff, puff, then pass. She don't want none of that, unless it's some gas. Like it's a joke, I start to laugh, I start to cough. Thought you could hang, fuck do you mean? This shit ain't nothing to me. Soon as I'm home, I start to scroll like I'm a wizard hoe. Cause Mary moving like she mythical. Rolled one as a gift to go. Cause smoking shit ain't that difficult. And I just need a little Mary. Yeah.
I just need a little Mary so I can roll up. Fuck with me and my team, and nigga, you get hold up. I don't got no time for your fucking poison. I just want
Alright, y'all checking on the chat room. I'm ready to work.
Focus. I just need a little Mary
We are
so
there.
I can roll up. Fuck with me and my team, and nigga, you get hold up. I don't got no time for your fucking poison. I just wanna get lit, smoke and stay focused.
Don't fuck with my Mary, don't fuck with my team. I'm smoking my shit and I'm making a scene.
Hey, Mandy. Hey, Cynthia.
I'm always waking and baking.
Maritza Ortez. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you all.
Dog smoke with me.
All right, let's get it started. I'm in the mode.
Yeah.
This bitch so loud and tastes so good and need another one.
All right, let's go.
I'm a smoker, hope you smell the funk. Have you so high, you think you drunk. Throwing up your food, I can see the chunks. So let me leave you alone before you hide in the trunk.
I just need a little Mary so I can roll up. Fuck with me and my team, and nigga, you get hold up. I don't got no time for your fucking poison. I just
Chosen one got the sword.
Nope. Oh, I gotta start the show like this. All right, everybody.
Airdrop.
Yeah, everybody be quiet. All right.
You're tuned into Boardwalk Global Media. Your show will begin in the next 2 seconds.
All right, I'm learning. Hold on, I'm learning. I gotta be quick with the fingers now. This is kind of new. Hold on for 1
I
second.
love this article. Come
Yes,
open
let me
the
see.
door.
Hold on,
Come
let me
open
see.
the door.
You're tuned into Boardwalk Global Media. Your show will begin in the next 2 seconds.
Once again, it's the Real Discussion with Rock and Logic. Gary Fax, Robin, Rocky D, Jeff. I'm sorry we're late, but however, here's the deal, y'all. You gotta understand something. Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve. And I was having fun. I apologize. I was out and about in the streets doing a little Christmas shopping. Some Christmas celebrations. And I was enjoying Christmas as I am enjoying Capricorn. Now, my friends, they all know, right? They're all like, Rock, we know that once Capricorn starts, I don't stop partying until Capricorn ends.
It's Capricorn season.
And it is Capricorn season.
It's Capricorn season.
Acting a fool.
So, I will be
acting a fool
and irresponsible.
Yes, for a whole month. Oh, we are in for a ride, people.
So if you expect me to be on time,
oh, it ain't happening. You better know.
Hold up. So what's the excuse for the other time?
He's Loki. This is Loki month.
Right now.
This is Loki month for Rock. He's Loki. And it is Capricorn season, so he is full of chaos and drama.
Yes.
Between December and January.
And there you go. Welcome to the Real Discussion with Rock Logic, Gary Fax, Robin. Right? And we're here, and it's a
Rocky
Christmas
D.
show.
I'm in the house.
And
Rocky D.
Rocky D is finally in the house.
Oh my God! Yay!
I know I've been gone for a while, but it's all good.
Yes, yes.
It's all good,
They don't front act like he was here.
No, listen,
Right.
you got a lot of energy today, Rocky D.
Yeah, a lot going on.
You got a lot of energy.
I'm good.
I gotta
We're doing a
tell
lot of stuff. We got a special guest in the house, which is incredible.
you. I love it.
Happy birthday to Renee Mickens.
Yes.
Yes.
Look at her. She is looking fine,
And
girl.
She's looking like a pink Santa Claus.
Yes. She's looking fine.
You look like cotton candy, baby.
Yes, you do.
That's all I'm saying. You know
Yes,
what I
you
mean?
do.
Very good look.
We love it. We love it. Where you going later? What?
Home.
No, not with that on. You better find somewhere to go.
Nigga, we're going to have to find us a COVID-19 ball.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, you're going to have to find somewhere to go. You didn't dress like this just for this show. Shoot, you pushed in and look, you pushed, you took, you struck. Baby, listen, you're looking like a snack. I gotta tell you, right?
No, you have to look like cotton candy. I love
Yeah, I do. You're looking like a snack.
You're on Charles Green, baby.
You're looking like a snack.
I love what you've done, and we're gonna have Renee on in a minute. Renee Mickens is from Hip Hop Boulevard, and a big supporter of the show. Normally, she's in the chat room, so I guess I'm gonna miss her in the chat room today, unfortunately. But
She's got a lot of things to say.
she has a lot to say, and that's what's important.
And it's her birthday.
And it's Renee's birthday.
Hello. Happy birthday to ya.
Hold on,
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Let's talk about this background. It's Christmas. I like that. I really like that.
Well, it's Christmas.
I know, but
Because tomorrow's Christmas Day.
I like that though.
And it's our show.
And it's Christmas. And yeah, matter of fact, you know, because I wanted to celebrate, right? Because a lot of shows aren't doing their shows tonight. Mm-hmm. And I think that with our viewership, I wanted to spend it with them, kind of like we did last year.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Last year we did the James Brown tribute, and then we actually did a show right after we did that. And I thought it was important that we kept up the same tradition, right? Because not everybody has kids or family to be around, you know, and being able to spend time here with us is like spending time with family.
Yeah.
For a couple hours, we can talk some shit.
Yeah, man, it's normal at this point, right?
And enjoy ourselves.
We're familiar now.
We're very familiar. So that's what I wanted to do.
Yo, what's up with that? What was that? Come on, now.
You came in tired, bro. You came in tired, bro.
Listen, first of all, big shout out to Luna. They're the restaurant that is on the roof of the studio.
And they gave you a Christmas present.
Yes, they did. This is incredible.
Oh my God.
I gotta break that out.
I'm gonna.
So I went to the restaurant on top of the studio, right? And it's called Luna. And I'm there with Mindy, and she's like, "Rock, I got a gift for you." And this was the gift she gave me. She gave me a set of porcelain chopsticks.
Stainless steel.
Yeah, beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
So big shout out to Luna.
Yeah, Luna.
On the roof of the building.
Yes.
Wonderful restaurant.
They thought about me.
Well, you're there on like a Monday. Yeah. You're there on like a Tuesday. You're there on like a Wednesday.
And then I'm like their taste tester.
Yeah, they made a whole burger for you.
Yes, they did.
It's a Chinese hamburger.
Yeah, I went in, and a lot of times I'll go in because because of COVID and privilege, right? I don't have COVID, but I sometimes have privilege.
Well, you always have privilege.
So they allow me to be in the restaurant when it's closed, right? So I'm there, and nothing's on, and Mindy goes, "Hey, I want to make you something," and she makes me Chinese hamburger, and it was incredible. So I ordered that tonight.
So what's in a Chinese hamburger?
Well, a Chinese
is it a limburger sandwich?
It is a
limburger.
It is a pork. It is a pork loin because they have the fat kind of around the end, and it's very tender. And they make it in the same dough that they use for Peking duck. It's that Chinese dough. That's
bun.
Kind of
it's a bao bun.
Yeah,
bao bun.
Incredible. I
nice.
mean, and then they dress it whatever.
Are they going to name the burger after you?
They should. They should be like, this is the Rock Logic Chinese burger. You know
yes, they should. They should name everything after you.
Yeah, well, why are they messing around?
They should call
Luna.
No, they should call these.
Those are crazy.
But what should they call them?
Rock Logic chopsticks.
Right, rock chop. Rock chopsticks.
Get yourself some rock chopsticks right now, people.
We should call them the rock chopsticks.
Yeah, I got rock chop joints.
There you go.
Big shout out to my Facebook people. Yes, I went into Facebook. Thank you.
There we go.
Who did that?
Diane Cameron, love the stream.
Hey.
Thank you very much. And I believe her grandson will be here momentarily.
It's that Baba T.
Yeah, Baba
which
T.
we'll talk about soon.
Absolutely.
After Rock talks about his wonderful birthday month.
Yeah, so I'm into it now, right? We did Maria Davis. I talked to my sister today. She's like, "Oh, I have COVID." My brother's very dramatic. My brother's like, "Oh, I have bad news." He's like, "Oh my God." I said, "Barry," what's going on? He says, "Jen has COVID."
Oh my God.
And I was like, "Okay, and what?" Right?
Right.
I'm not excited.
Wow.
I'm not excited, right? Because now I need more. I need more information.
Right.
I said, "What's going on?" Yeah. Oh my God. You're not going to believe this. I said, "What, Storm? What?" She has a headache. I said, "What the fuck?" I said, all right. So it's a headache, right? Yeah. It's a headache. I said, "What else does she have?" She has
drum roll
sniffles.
Oh no, not the sniffles.
I said, "Not sniffles." A headache and sniffles.
Oh my God, she's gonna die.
Holy shit. Get the respirator out.
Oh my God, call the ambulance.
Please. Right? So I'm going, I said, what the fuck are we talking about? I said, is there anything else that I need to know that's pertinent information that would make this bad news? You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Well, she has COVID." I'm like, COVID's very different. COVID is very, very different right now, right? So I call my sister. I call my sister. "Merry Christmas. Salvakan Abad River. Merry Christmas."
Oh, hey.
Hey, man.
Like the page. Like the stream. Is this person on...
Came through Facebook.
Oh.
Right.
Make sure you go to, what do you call it?
Let's go to YouTube. Can we go to YouTube?
No, we're on YouTube now.
Yeah, but can everybody go to YouTube?
Yeah, please. Just hit the YouTube button. I can't get no money on Facebook.
Right. We need to monetize.
All right, maybe... Oh, wait. I think I have something. Hold on.
Oh.
Let me see. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to play this.
You going to do a drop?
Yeah, I'm going to play this, guys. You ready?
Oh, he's got some real new things happening.
Here it goes. You ready?
Surprise.
Your systems are offline. Oh, shit, nigga. Is you crazy? Get the power back on. Oh, shit. Here we go again. If you want to see the videos of these shows, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Groovy Track. GROOVEYTRAC. Hit the subscribe button. There you go. Hey, there you go. So
that's a great drop.
Yeah, so y'all know where to go, right? You need to hear it again?
Let's go.
Your systems are offline. Oh, shit, nigga. Is you crazy? Get the power back on. Oh, shit. Here we go again. If you want to see the videos of these shows, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Groovy Track. GROOVEYTRAC. Hit the subscribe button.
All right.
There you go.
So where that comes from is
give me some claps for that. Give yourself some claps.
This is a little bit more.
Wait, I'm just going
involved.
Go claps. I'm clapping.
So here's what's happening, guys. We started an online 24-hour-a-day radio station that we're on now, and you can hear all the Boardwalk Global Media shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's not on demand, so whatever show you catch at the time is the show that you catch.
And what is the mix in between? Is it the MC Sticky mix?
In between, you have the International MC Sticky mix. I also have mixes from the world famous MOP DJ Lazy Lays is giving me mixes that we're doing in between the shows. So we're playing music and all the shows that we have on.
But you get some claps.
And it's called it's Boardwalk Global Media, right? And it's called Airtime Pro, Boardwalk Global Media. But I think it's Boardwalk Global Media /Airtime Pro.
Could you put it in the chat?
Yeah, I can put it in the chat for you guys.
Put it in the chat for our...
And you can hear everything you want to hear.
Yeah, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Yeah, it'll be crazy. So that's kind of what's going on with me. Rocky.
Yo, what's up?
Put Rocky. Oh wait. You mean? Oh shit.
Oh, what's going on over here? You know. Oh yeah, bro.
Oh.
What is that?
It's a Merry Christmas.
That is love. I'm not sharing this.
No, you gotta show it.
No, this is love in a bottle.
You gotta show it.
Why?
Because it's love in a bottle. And it's Christmas Eve.
We want to see what love is in a bottle.
You gotta show your gift. I showed my gift.
All right.
Come on. What you get?
It's a pomegranate Ciroc, baby.
Whoa.
Baby. Let me tell you something. Girl, this is 5 hours of pure magic.
Yeah, we're gonna get high as giraffe ass tonight. It's gonna be bad.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck that turkey.
You better pause on that, bro. Pause on that, bro. That turkey's gonna get baked. We ain't fucking no turkey. Not today.
Not today.
And that's a Jenny O turkey.
It is a Jenny O.
That's some good turkey. Yes. We ain't fucking Jenny O turkey tonight.
Look at it.
Thank you, my darling.
Oh my God. Renee,
and it's your birthday. What are you doing?
She's a giver.
No,
I'm a giver too, but this was a great gift. Thank you so much. Love that. I'm definitely going to appreciate this.
No, yeah. No, you're going to love that.
Look, any gift that involves liquor for me is...
It's kind of where it is.
It's
really.
tasty.
It's
tasty, and it will definitely go down with love. Let me tell you. Love you, girl. You can come to my house any day. Hey, right now, I'll give you the address tomorrow. Tonight. I won't be home, but I'll give you the address.
I'll give you the address.
When I get home, you can come over.
There'll be animals there and turtles.
That's right. Turtles and fish and cats. I have a whole zoo in the house.
It's been a good Christmas. Rocky, what are you doing this Christmas? Because I know you got to run.
I know. I'm going to be.
You got to run?
Yeah.
Where you going?
I'm going to my daughter Samara's house. We're all going to meet over there. You know, her birthday is December 27th. I want to shout out to my daughter Samara. God bless you, baby. Yes.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
So we're going to be chilling out in the house over there. But I'll come back and, we're going to do us.
Yeah, we're going to do the damn thing.
We definitely going to meet up. It's so good. We definitely going to meet up. So.
We definitely going to do that.
You know how that goes.
You know the appointment.
Oh, yeah.
Show up.
Yeah.
So, Guy, what's up, Guy?
I'm chilling. Christmas. Just taking it easy.
Okay.
Watching Netflix,
He's here with us.
Right.
Come on,
he ain't
man.
watching Netflix. He gonna watch us at home on Christmas. He gonna watch the replay, and he gonna be like, I should have talked about some sex stuff.
On YouTube.
Okay.
That was my shit.
Drunk as hell, too.
Right.
Drunk as hell.
Oh, we're not getting drunk tonight.
Yes,
That's why we got the bottle.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I was supposed to open this?
Yes.
I thought it was for me. Oh, I didn't know I had to share this.
I'm sort of curious. All right. So, what is the wash down? Is it straight or is it?
Oh, we doing the whole shot, bro.
No, is it? Wait,
Ain't no wash down.
I mean, you got eggnog.
I got eggnog.
Nah, I'm not mixing mixing this with eggnog? You better have some brown so we can get down.
What else you got?
Somebody better bring some alternatives here.
What else you
I'm
got?
not drinking this with eggnog. Get out of your mind.
Well, listen, eggnog makes you fart, and that's terrible.
No, it's got some real milk
It's
products
got gas,
in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm lactose intolerant. So what do you got? You got some juice? over there?
Rocky. No, not Rocky.
We gotta fuck with that.
Gary.
Oh.
No, first of all, Gary.
What?
I'm gonna give you this work.
Uh-oh.
Get that nigga the
How
fart
you
juice.
gonna bring eggnog and not bring the brown? How you doing that and you don't bring brown?
Hey,
It could have been
You
white.
like filling the blanks. It's like a crossword puzzle.
It could have been white.
Like, look, I got eggnog and I'm like, and then what?
Eggnog,
And then
bro.
what?
It's
We
gotta
gonna
be
drink
brown.
eggnog?
It's gotta be brown.
He's like, no,
Eggnog's
I
gotta
know
be
what
brown.
this is a trap. He's like,
uh-oh.
you bring the brown. I'm gonna tell you up front, I got eggnog, and you fill it in the blanks.
Right. He's like, I got
Fill in the
eggnog.
blanks.
It's kind of funny. Yeah, it's kind of funny when he sends a text because he goes, I got eggnog.
No?
I'm good, thank you.
He's like this.
I'm good.
Come.
I'm good.
One day I'll be like,
Renee?
yeah. One day I'll be like, yo, we gonna just drink the fucking eggnog.
Well, it's not extra because Rock's not gonna get any.
Any what?
Wow, that's
Okay, you got a cup? Okay.
What the fuck's going on?
You're not gonna
I'm
get
good.
Here,
Go
just
ahead.
bring me your cup.
Oh, can I?
I'm behaving.
You got some?
I'm behaving.
She got cups.
Oh yeah, we got glass.
Oh, we got Christmas cups.
We got Christmas
Shout out to Renee. She came prepared. First of all, she bought liquor. She bought her own cups.
Yeah, I mean that's incredible. We love Renee. So here's the deal, right? Because the show is about Christmas present, Christmas past,
And Gary not bringing brown for the get down.
You gonna get that today, brother.
Yeah.
You gonna get that everlasting work. Talk black to me.
My brother, you about to get it all night.
Shut up. Shut your ass up.
You about to get
Talk
it all-
black to me.
Damn. It's like
Give-
that
could you give
tonight,
that to-
y'all.
pass that to Renee.
Thank you.
All right,
Talk black to me.
So here's the deal, right? Christmas past. Interesting.
Hold on.
Talk about the concept
Let me
first.
get one though. I gotta leave earlier today, so I'm gonna talk about real quick about me meeting Rock. I must have been what's in '77.
Wait, shut your ass up.
Oh shit!
Shut your ass
Oh,
up.
shit. Okay,
Hold
go
on.
ahead, girl.
Let's get into the concept, right?
Okay.
And the concept is
Talk back to me. Shut up.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the whole theme about Christmas because it's a Christmas show.
right.
And we always think about It's a Wonderful Life.
Mm-hmm.
And in A Wonderful Life, what happens to the character?
At
He
the
gets visited by Christmas past,
That's Scrooge nigga.
Christmas present, and Christmas future
Yes.
without him being around, right?
Right.
So what the concept is today, because we were looking for a theme. And I thought, what was life like before COVID,
Wow. Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it was nice.
That's Christmas past.
Right.
Very true.
And what are we dealing with now in the present? That's our present, Christmas present. And what's going to happen in our Christmas future?
That's yeah.
So let's expound on that. So go ahead, Rocky.
I mean, before COVID, I mean, you know, Spanish people, we do the pasteles, arroz con gandules. We eat, we stay up. I remember my in-laws, my ex-in-laws, we used to stay up from Friday to Sunday. Nobody, the party kept going all, but you don't get that no more. Everybody just like,
Right.
You know, it's just, and because of COVID, especially, nobody wants to give it, especially right now at this time, people are just catching it again. So it's like, have you seen the lines on 42nd Street for the?
It's
COVID?
everywhere.
It's everywhere.
it's like
It's everywhere.
All you gotta do is see the lines in front of the studio. Like,
yeah, it's
Right.
crazy. I'm like, so you know, it's kind of like messing up with everybody's world. But then again, a lot of people are tired and are not caring anymore. In other words, like the airports, for instance, packed.
Yeah.
I mean, people are like, you know what? I'm tired. I gotta live my life. I want to do me. Boom, I'm out. So you know, and then you got those who are very stay away.
Right.
So everything is just crazy right now. Nobody really knows what the hell's going on.
I have to go with Christmas past being different, right? I mean, if you think of any Christmas that we've ever had pre-COVID, right? I got 55 Christmases to talk about, right? And
Because your birthday is January 2nd.
Correct. That's right. So, with that being said,
give yourself some props.
You know, when you go from being a kid and those kid Christmases that you had, right, where you wanted to receive the gift, right, and then you became an adult, and then you started getting like shit like socks and ties, right, and all the fun shit you got, which was like, you know, motorcycles and games and toys and stuff, right, and then you become an adult, and then Christmas kind of switches, right? You become the giver to your children, and now you are the receiver of the bullshit.
F those kids.
Yeah, right. You know, and
like Samantha.
F those kids.
And we always went to somebody's house, right? We went to somebody's house. We went, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go to my aunt's house, and we're gonna spend Christmas Eve there, and we're gonna open the gifts, and we're gonna do everything right. Or they're coming to my parents' house. And we did that every Christmas Eve to the point, you know, I was 14, just hated the shit, but didn't realize the value in it, really, right, at the time.
Yeah, you look back on it and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
You'll never get those back.
You never get that back.
But you didn't have a choice to be there. That's the problem.
And
you're a kid.
And you know what? It was good because you shouldn't have a choice as a kid.
Right.
That's what builds tradition. That's what builds character.
Right. And you hated it, but now you look back on it
and
like,
I'm like, you know what?
That was some good family's fun.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope. So I realized those things. And I remember one particular Christmas in 77, that was where I met Rocky, right? I met Rocky around Christmas of 77. And a couple of things that happened to me on 77. 77 is when I got Christmas.
Yeah, because it was a blackout and you robbed the store.
No, my mom gave me the
oh, okay. She robbed the store.
In the chat room, man, he said, dealing in the present with state lockdown and fear generated by media hype.
We're going to get into that.
We're gonna get into that.
I got a whole rant about that.
Yeah.
I got a whole rant.
But it was you know, I met Rocky during that Christmas of 77.
So your mom robbed the radio store?
No. We went shopping.
They were doing well back then.
Y'all were shopping.
We were doing
Y'all were shopping at 9 o'clock at night and nobody was there.
Mr. Smith was
y'all walked into the store and y'all took the stereo.
No, we were doing way too well. Do that. But I'll let Rocky tell the 77 story.
Yeah, me on the other hand, I know I woke up that morning. You know, you usually remember like the greatest gifts you ever
where did
got.
you come from initially? Like, where'd you live prior to that Christmas?
So, this is how it went. I lived in Bronx River Projects, and that was
Talking to the mic.
That was moving up. I lived in Bronx River. You know,
you moving on up.
Everybody knows that little sign that says "This is the land of the mighty Zulu nation."
Yeah.
Yes.
I lived out above it.
Wow.
So you know, it was special. Then we moved to Lafayette. That's when we got down. And I looked under the tree but that Christmas '77. Remember the Huffy bike?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The big sign that said 77 on it.
Yes.
I was like, boy, it could have been snowing.
It was like a racing bike.
Yeah,
right.
and man, I was out there at 6 o'clock in the morning. Everybody wondered who the hell that Puerto Rican kid was riding that damn bike all over the block.
Yeah, all over the snow.
Well,
You was riding over the snow, the slush.
And the question, what year did you move to Morrison?
What's the 76? Yeah, 76?
Was it?
I don't know. I know I met you and you was on a bike.
Yeah, 77.
It had to be 77. The same year he got the Huffy.
Because it was me and Tyrone, and we were close. And I remember he was riding this bike, right? That he was going down Morrison Avenue towards Boynton, and we was like, "What's his name?" And he's like, and because of his accent at the time, it sounded like he said "Simey," right? And we're like, "Simey, Stymie." Simon's like, no, Simey. And I'm like, Stymie? We were very confused by his name. And then we got it that he was Sammy. And then we just kind of started riding together, really, you know, in the winter. You know, because, you know, if you got a bike, you were the man. Right?
It's new, too. It was brand new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love those bikes back then.
You know what, though? I'm going to be honest with y'all. Renee, sweetheart, it's your birthday. Rock, I love you, but I'll see y'all later.
You out of here?
I got to go see my daughter.
Okay. Well, do your thing.
Renee?
Send me the address. We'll come and get some Pernell.
So, right.
Yeah,
and Bernil and Coquito. She got the coquito. We coming too.
So cut that bullshit up.
We love you. We love you.
Watch the camera. Don't hit the camera. Watch the camera. I'll say it 3 times. Yeah, big shout out to Rocky.
There you go. Come on,
let's get Renee in there.
Come on, Renee. Oh, Gary.
Watch the camera. Don't hit the camera. Watch the camera.
Yeah, you
Watch
taking
the
your
camera,
eggnog.
Don't hit the camera. Don't hit the camera.
Take your fucking eggnog with you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We are so anti
eggnog.
Put on your headphones, Renee.
Put on your headphones, Renee.
And I'm not gonna show them. I'm not gonna show this whole thing.
Girl, you got the girl. You look like you know when you take the bread and you crack the can, it's the biscuit.
Yeah, you the biscuit.
Yeah, you look like a biscuit, girl.
And Renee Mixon, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go, looking like a biscuit, girl. You're looking like a biscuit, a whole biscuit.
Word. So Renee, what's going on? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, by the way. When is your birthday?
December 23rd.
That is today. Yesterday. God today. That's God yesterday.
Right.
It's your birthday.
So what's going on with you?
Nothing much. I just chilled at home, relaxed. I had some plans to do some things, but I just ended up not doing anything, and I was happy with that.
Yeah.
Because you're alive.
I don't want to ask
exactly.
you. I don't want to ask you how old you are. If you're comfortable, then it's fine.
Yeah, 53.
Oh,
that's
right
that's what's up. That's it. That's it, girl.
Leanne. Hey, Leanne says Merry Christmas to all. Mandy says Happy Birthday to you.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's going on? What have you been doing? What are some of the projects you're working on? I know you're part of Hip Hop Boulevard. We both are.
Yes.
What's coming up in Hip Hop Boulevard? What are we doing, Renee?
Well,
you know what? Fuck that. Tell me about your past Christmases. I want to know.
Oh, that's great.
Let's see.
Yeah, I want to know.
Give us some fun memories.
As a kid, we did go to my grandparents' house. And my grandma would cook dinner. My mom and my aunts, uncles, everybody would gather. But as they passed off, we kind of don't really do it as much, you know. But my sister would cook sometimes, usually within the past. But now, since COVID, nobody's really doing anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So, did you go on the 25th or the 24th when you went as a kid?
Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right. And they would cook like food, like a whole Thanksgiving
like
vibe.
My grandfather would make the ham with the cloves,
Yeah.
the pineapples.
That's what we did. Is he from Virginia?
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a Virginia thing.
Wow. I didn't
Yes.
No. Negroes from Virginia make Virginia ham.
Yes, we do.
Right.
That's
Yes, we did.
Yes, 100%.
With the
Absolutely.
cloves and the pineapples. South
Yes.
Virginia?
Yeah.
No, it's, what is that?
There's no South Virginia.
Yes, there is.
Nelson
No, there's
County.
East and West.
No,
Nelson
there's South.
County,
There
near
is?
Nelson County.
Henrico County?
Near Charlottesville. It's like 40 miles from Charlottesville.
Yeah, okay.
She's in East.
No, I'm South. We were at the border.
Okay, I get it.
We're at the border between North Carolina and
Okay.
Virginia.
You talking
So
about
that's South.
you talking about from a
We're Southeast.
you talking about from a standpoint.
Right. Yes, that's right.
Right. But it's the
Yeah,
actual state is East and
Oh,
West.
you looking at the whole thing on the whole Michael? Yeah, okay.
Right,
No, I'm looking at it geologically.
Yes. So what'd you guys do?
As a kid, growing up?
Yeah, I want to.
You want more details.
I really want
He
to know.
wants to fill it in,
like,
girl.
what did you get for Christmas?
What did I get? Let's
You
see,
know,
what did I get my
like the most memorable gift.
The most memorable? Wow. That's a long time ago. I remember a watch. I think my grandmother gave me a watch.
Wow.
Yeah. There was, oh God. Like, that's digging. I haven't thought about that.
Yeah, you gotta you come on here. You got to use it, girl. You gotta use it before you lose it. Okay?
Yeah, I don't fuck around.
But I did like playing the board games, you know.
Oh,
with
we
my brothers
did.
and sisters.
Yeah.
That was really
Shoots
nice.
and ladders.
Yeah, Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
That's when people's real characters came out.
Right.
Like, you greedy bitch. You put me in jail.
And you're gonna be greedy in life.
You took my land. You took my land. You took my buildings. And she'd be like, I don't care.
Right.
You're like, who are you?
And who will you be?
Right.
Right. Was more. I always lost to Monopoly because I was a nice guy.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I brought all the cheap shit. I was like, I'm a nice guy.
I carry grudges for years behind that. I'm like, you put me in jail? You took my land?
Bitch.
Oh gosh.
You're right.
Yeah,
You will never. What's that thing Seeley said? You will never do right until you do right by me.
Exactly.
Never be right. And we were talking about Monopoly.
Oh gosh.
So what were some of the games you got? I'm just,
Like I said, Monopoly, Life.
Yeah,
Life was good.
What else did we play? Twister.
I got that.
Okay.
Really still?
I didn't even open it.
Oh, wow.
It's still unopened.
Well, now it's some freak shit now. You can't.
Yeah, that's true. Because it's for grown-ups.
Yeah.
It's really for grown-ups.
Yeah, Twister's some real molestation shit.
And you might, in our age,
terrible.
we might twist something. You might be on, disability.
Right.
Young kids play that.
Yeah, young kids you play that shit.
Yeah, when you were bendable, foldable.
And no one was getting hard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You over a girl, you playing Twister.
Exactly. Yeah, at 55, I don't think Twister's the game for you.
No one played Twister after 13, right? If you notice, 14, that didn't happen. Because if you played Twister,
you had nuts hanging, nuts on your chin.
Well,
asses on your fucking shoulder.
Well, let's simplify, right? If you was on a girl and you was on her butt,
a Me Too movement is happening.
Guess what?
Yeah, you're gonna call Gloria Allred.
Boing. Right?
Yeah. And then years later, she's gonna be like, I think he raped me.
Right. During a Twister game. I mean, I'm not sure. Bitch, we was playing Twister.
I don't know. 15. I felt uncomfortable.
Right. I felt uncomfortable when I felt this thing poking me in my back.
Oh, my God.
Well, you know what? I was 15, and I can't control it at 15. Right? You can't control a hard on.
Well, guess what? I got the game. I didn't open it because I knew it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, no, you can't do that shit.
Yeah, first of all,
Twister should be off of the market.
First of all, I'm old.
That shit is a whole Me Too shit.
It is.
It's all Me Too.
Actually, the game should be called Me Too.
Yeah, it should be called Me Too.
Twister should be called Me Too.
Because you get in funky positions.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you on somebody or you laying between their legs.
And you're doing it for free.
Come on. I can't do that shit.
Well, we had it at the innocent stages.
Yeah, when we didn't, it doesn't mean niggas didn't get hard.
You're doing it for free, which is terrible.
Listen, Twister was innocent, and you're right.
Right.
However,
now that you're older.
No, but there was a reason why we stopped playing it at one point. Because there weren't, I don't remember playing Twister at 15.
Me either.
I remember doing it, 6, 7, 8 years old.
Right.
I think once we became aware of our sexuality, Twister kind of went out the window.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, well, I'm sorry, but my kids still ask me, why do I still have the game and why can't we play it? And I'm like, it ain't playing that with y'all.
Hell no.
Right. Oh, no.
This is a Me Too vibe.
This is a whole group thing.
Yeah.
And it ain't got no clothes. I'm thinking of all types of way to play it with no clothes on.
See, there you go, right? Yeah, no.
I'm thinking of a whole nother...
Naked Twister's bad.
No. Underwear Twister.
No.
I like underwear Twister.
No, you can't do underwear Twister.
Yeah, of course you can.
No, you can't.
Well, if I'm 55 years old, I can.
And the man is in his underwear.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're asking to get poked.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Maybe I'm begging to get poked.
Exactly. You're like, poke me.
Me and my friends.
Right. Just be naked.
Look. I need 3 guys and 4 girls.
Right.
And I need the extra guy because he's on bench. Right? And we need to play Twister. But they all got to be 40, between 40 and 45.
Yeah.
They all got to be ready.
You're asking for it.
And all the women got to be 50.
I'm just saying, if you get that game going, I want to come. Right? I want to see it. I just want to see. I want to film it. I don't be like, this is Twister at 50. So Renee,
sorry. I went into a whole nother thing.
No, that's fine. It's okay.
Did you get a bike or anything that you loved? Or
I did get a bike, but you know what just popped in my head?
Yeah.
The Holly Hobby oven.
The Holly Hobby oven. Word. You got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
I know, right?
That was a big deal. I remember my man Tuffy Questel, who Tuffy that you already
Right.
He got a big wheel, and he loved that.
I love those.
Oh my God, he loved it.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that.
He rode the shit out of that big wheel.
Oh man, I love
My
that.
God,
Oh,
he got a big.
it
wheel.
was the best thing ever.
Best thing ever, and it had the brake on the side.
Oh, it sure
So
did.
you can spin
Oh,
out.
right. And a bucket seat.
And then a bucket seat.
Remember
that
that?
you could move back.
Oh
to
my
adjust.
goodness, that was awesome.
Yeah, he had a big wheel.
I had one too.
Yeah. Big shout out to my man Tuffy.
Oh my
Tuffy
God.
had a big wheel. I remember that.
Oh man.
Because he rode the shit out of that big wheel.
Oh, it was yellow. Remember, it was yellow at the back, the
And had
black
the red
wheel.
going on.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, Tuffy had a big wheel.
Oh man.
And I remember that was his deal. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. Like I ended up with the they had the SST, those cars that you crashed into each other.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they would fall apart.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I had those.
Yeah, Renee.
You pulled the
no.
thing back. Woo!
It's not for us.
And then you crash them together, and they went crash up, right? Some shit they had, and it would crash, and then the car would go to pieces, and you had to put it back together again. So it was like a
I guess
wrecking
that was
game.
the best part.
Yeah.
Putting the car back together.
Yeah, the best part was crashing it, fucking it up, and then putting it back together again.
You know
and
what?
It was like dun, SST, and then you pull the stick like, bro.
That's what kids see now.
Yeah.
They need shit they can break and put back together again.
That's true.
That'll keep them off the internet and everything.
Yeah, that was great. One year I got a remote control boat.
Nice.
Yeah.
He was a very well-to-do child.
I was.
He was like Arnold and Todd on what's that? Different Strokes.
With an actual black father.
Right.
I wasn't adopted.
Right.
So I got a lot of cool shit.
He lived that kind of. What was his last name?
Drummond.
Yes, he lived a Drummond life.
I did. Yeah, no. Yeah, I got.
He was Little Rock Drummond.
My father was a worker. He worked a lot.
Yeah.
And he owned his own business. And
Little Charles Drummond.
And
the second.
So I would kind of get like cool gifts. And I remember one year I got it wasn't even a remote control boat, but it was a boat that had a motor you put in the tub and you kind of rock with it.
Well, I'm trying to give the audience a glimpse into why you're talking about these high-end toys.
Right.
Because you were Charles Drummond the second.
I got a pinball machine.
Don't let the black folks in the community hate on you. Because you were Charles Drummond the second.
My Christmases were interesting. No, they were interesting. They were very interesting because I remember I wanted that pinball machine. It was a pinball machine like in 73, 74. And you can get in, you play pinball. All right, since my birthday is January 2nd, you only get one gift.
Right. Yeah. No Christmas. Right? Yeah. Just your birthday.
It's all just Christmas, right? And you just ride out because the shit is still new by January 2nd. So this year, my dad actually got me a birthday gift.
Oh.
And we had a birthday party.
Oh.
And it was a pinball machine, a little pinball machine.
A little one?
Yeah, it was like, it wasn't like a stand-up joint.
It was a
tabletop.
It was a tabletop.
Tabletop. And that was the first time they had made this thing.
Right.
Oh,
And
nice.
I had that. And then I remember I got the bike for Christmas. And then in the Christmas of 77 was where my hip-hop career took off.
All right. Wait. No, disclaimer, folks. Don't hate. Please. Appreciate. This dude is... He was born with a silver spoon. If you are from the community... Wait. If you're from the community... Just take this story and use it for your future generations. Just don't hate. All right, back to you. Back to you, Rock.
All right, so in 77, I saw Jazzy J DJ in the street. He was DJing and him and Bam. And I came home, I remember that summer, and I told my mother I didn't want to be a brain surgeon anymore. I wanted to be a DJ.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Stop. Let's back this up.
Yeah.
4 seconds. A brain surgeon?
I wanted to be a brain surgeon from the time I was in first grade.
Why, did you break somebody's head open and said, ooh, let me see how that works?
This is interesting.
Right.
No, I was very fascinated with the way people thought.
But
from
you
a very
thought
young
that
age.
operating on their brains control their thoughts.
Well,
it kind of does.
I mean, as a 6-year-old,
when you take something out,
as a 6-year-old, you kind of, And in the 70s, lobotomy was big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that is true.
We got to deal with the time frame, right?
All right. Okay.
So I wanted to do that.
Easy Reader.
And yes, Easy Reader 71, electric company, and I got very happy. I remember, and I saw J&M DJ, and I was like, "Oh shit, I want to be a DJ." So I told my mom, I was like, "I need 2 turntables and a mixer, right?" And she's like, "Why would you need 2 turntables?" Now you got to explain the concept.
Right.
I want to be a DJ. And she's like, "All right, if you do well in school, I'll get it for you." So I think I was in like 5th or 6th grade. And I did well. And that Christmas, we went to Vic Mall on Southern Boulevard. And she bought me 2 Pioneer PL 512 turntables and a Gemini mixer with the meter on it. And I brought it home. And that same Christmas, I was also interested in the Fonz. I really love the Fonz.
Oh, yeah.
I really love the Fonz. So I told my dad that I wanted a motorcycle for Christmas, right?
All right, hold on. Another disclaimer. Please, everyone, hear my voice. See my face. Please don't hate. He was Charles Drummond II.
So I was like, "Dad, I want a motorcycle, right?" And I think I did that in that same summer because we used to go every week and put money down.
How old were you at this point?
I was 10. All right,
because I know your father didn't buy you a motorcycle at 10.
Oh no, he did. He bought me a dirt bike. He bought me a Yamaha 80.
Wow.
Oh wait, hold on.
And it was
I did the disclaimer. Yeah?
Yes, it was 4 gears up.
Keep going.
Yeah, it was 4 gears up. It was a dirt bike, Yamaha 80, and he brought that.
I'm hating actually. I'm really hating. I swear to God.
And that Christmas, I brought that bike. I brought the bike home and the turntable.
That's crazy. I'm hating real hard.
Oh, listen.
I thought I was spoiled.
The hate came from my sister.
Yeah, because I'm kind of feeling what she felt.
My sister's 6 years older than me.
Right? Like right now.
Right now we're in Christmas past, and my sister is very mad about the turntable situation. I'm not realizing what it is.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
that's huge. I'm hating too.
And so my sister starts beating
I need a disclaimer. Wait a minute.
Wait, my sister starts beating me up, right?
Wow.
I would have beat your ass,
Yeah,
bro.
she starts beating me up.
Yeah, I'd have took your bike. I'd have took your shit. I'd have took all that shit. I'd have been mixing. I'd have been a DJ. They're like DJ Sister Sis.
Well, it was listen, it was
DJ
in her room.
Sister Drummond III.
It was in her room because I needed her amplifier and her speakers because I didn't think all the way
she
through.
the amplifier speakers and she hating on you?
You know what I'm saying? I had to combine it together. Right, because I didn't think it all the way through. I didn't know they had an amplifier and speakers. I brought the turntables in. So
What's going on in this house?
She had a stereo with speakers and shit, so I jacked into that shit, and it was in her room. Right. So I was practicing in her room. And she got mad, and she decided to beat me. So I got another Christmas gift, right? I found out that women's breasts are attached to them.
Yes,
apparently.
That is correct.
Apparently.
That is correct.
That was a gift?
Yeah, it was a total gift. Because she's beating me, right?
Oh, right.
And
did you pull her shits down?
Oh, listen, it was crazy. So as I'm falling to the ground, I see her breasts go like this, right? They kind of come out because of gravity.
Right.
And I went, fuck it.
And then you pulled her.
Oh, I
you pulled the breast.
And she came right down with that shit.
Of course she did.
Then I jumped on and started punching her face. My father was like, "Go, Lou!" Like, yeah, finally.
Your father, who created this whole mess, is encouraging you to beat up the girl with the amplifiers and the speakers.
Correct. That had been beating me for years. She had been beating me for years.
Well, it's time.
So it's payback.
It's time.
So that 77 Christmas was very good to me. I got turntables, a motorcycle.
I don't remember.
And I kicked my sister's ass.
Okay.
That was the best part of it all.
I think in
77, what was your 77 like?
In 77, it was interesting because that was the year of the blackout.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And I think that year I loved Barbies. I loved the Barbies. And my mom gave me the Barbie head.
Oh, yeah.
With the hair.
Right.
And I learned how to braid that year because of that Barbie head.
Right.
And I had a black Barbie head, and I had those ovens It wasn't a hobby oven. It was something else. It was a really big commercial that came out that year about the ovens. The Easy Bake.
Okay, Easy Bake, yeah.
Right.
I got an Easy Bake oven that year. Huh?
You had a good Christmas. You got an Easy Bake.
I got a lot of things. I didn't get a fucking dirt bike.
Hey, you didn't ask.
I got a goddamn. What was that?
You got an Easy Bake.
No, first of all, you were 10. I was 8.
And you got an Easy Bake.
And I got a big wheel, but I had a big wheel at 6. Yeah. So hate on me.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So, hate on me.
Stop playing. You'll have money. You'll have money.
Hate on this. All right. Let's go with that.
Gary, go ahead.
So I got the big Barbie head, and I would braid her hair. I had a lot of dolls. But that Easy Bake oven was it for me. And then I got the Barbie house.
Did you bake some shit in it?
The townhouse.
Yeah, the townhouse, I remember. But did you bake some shit in the Easy Bake?
I did.
What'd you make?
I made cookies.
Oh, shit.
I sure did.
Because it was a real oven.
It was.
It was an actual real oven.
And they had Baby Alive.
Oh,
Baby Alive?
Yeah.
And it was the baby with they made the pee-pee and the doo-doo.
Yeah.
What's up, Regina? Yeah.
Yeah. They made the pee-pee.
Which should have deterred you motherfuckers from having kids.
No.
Because the baby used to shit and piss. I remember that. Baby alive.
Look. And then the arm would break off. You'd be like, fuck this kid. You know what I mean? I'm going outside. I'm going to the park.
Yeah, I'm out.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this pee-pee doodle shit. I break the arm like this shit's broken.
It's anti-parenting. It was an anti-parenting doll.
Anyway.
I remember, matter of fact, now you bring up the Barbies.
Did you have a Barbie?
No, my sister had Barbies. Uh-huh. And I used to pull their heads off and scratch their eyes out. You had to fuck her Barbies up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why she beat your ass all the time.
And it wasn't hate. I scratched the eyes out to try to get to the brain. Because I wanted to be a brain surgeon. Yeah.
You could go through the ears, though.
Listen, I had to pop the head off and look inside. She come home and Barbie, you have the neck just like that, and I have the other hand out. I'm like,
I would have killed you.
There's no fucking brain.
I would have killed you. My Barbies were precious to me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I dolled her Barbies.
So we're talking. Are we still on Christmas Past?
Yeah, go ahead, Gary. Gary's got a story.
Come on, Gary, because Gary was the Drummond. He was a Drummond too.
Well, I mean, I got some of the similar things that Rock did. I got the bike. I got the Tyco race.
Oh, the race set.
Oh yeah, those are huge.
Oh my God.
Oh, you were living large, bro.
I got that.
Wait, first of all, disclaimer to the community.
Right.
These are stories that are not appropriate for you. You may hate.
No hate.
Extreme hate. Wait, there's an extreme hate alert. Please do not hate. All right, keep going, Gary.
Okay, I got this Tyco racetrack.
Damn, that's hard.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's hard, bro.
I had AFX.
I got.
Oh.
I also had Hot Wheels.
Oh.
There was the football game, the Mattel Electronics handheld.
Oh yeah.
I had that. Couple years later, I had my first set of turntables also.
Okay.
The Techniques SLB ones.
Wow.
And I had a Newmark mixer.
Dang.
Right. Very nice.
What else?
Rock's like very nice. Yo, if you get a very nice Rock, you know you was doing it, bro.
He was doing something.
I think he's hating a little bit.
Yeah, I'm hating.
He's hating. I think he's disclaimer, folks.
Do you hear hate in my voice?
Yeah, I think you look at your face.
Like Newmark, nigga? Newmark.
He got the squinty eye and everything.
Upscale?
He got the Clint Eastwood look right now.
Upscale? Better than the Gemini?
Yo, first of all, bro. You need to just calm down, okay?
My first mixer.
Talk black to me. Talk black to me.
I'm getting hot right now.
All right, yeah, you are. Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
My first mixer was a Newmark, and it actually broke in 2 months, and then I got a Gemini mixer after that.
So hold up, you were able to upgrade in 2 months?
Yeah.
immediately after breaking the upscale shit?
Nigga, I couldn't even.
Yo, you know what? Let's put a disclaimer.
I was
here.
stuck with a Gemini. I'm hating right now.
First of all, let's just.
You know what?
Let's just let's go in there.
You know what? I'm putting Lays on the air. Lays is on the air now. Lays is Lays.
What up, Rocco?
What's up, Lays?
You live. I forgot.
Yeah, we do.
I just sent you. Well, look at your tweet transfer. I just did it for you.
Oh, you got the mixes.
Yeah, I did the mix. I sent you a new one I just did tonight.
Oh,
what's up, man? What we talking about today, Rocco? I forgot all about tonight, man.
Yeah, we talking about we are talking about Christmas past and what our Christmases were like, and some of the toys we received during Christmas.
First of all, I used to get Evel Knievel.
Evel Knievel.
Well, yeah.
I had the wind up joint, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the hot track. I had the Evel Knievel. I had all of the dope. I had the spinning top. See, we had all that kind of stuff. But you probably had Jax, Robin. Hi, Robin. You probably had Jax, right?
No.
You didn't get Jax?
What's Jax?
You know Jax. You know, right? Yeah.
No, I didn't get that.
Oh, Renee Mickens is here. Renee, you got Jax? You never got Jax?
Not for Christmas.
No, but you always had Jax.
With it's the spinny things?
Yeah.
The spinny tops?
With the ball.
You put them on the floor.
No, I used to get those Chinese things, the knockers.
Oh,
those knockers. The clack-clack.
Yeah, the clack-clack.
The click-clack.
Yeah, the click-clack.
How dangerous. Think about Jax, click-clack.
No, and I used to, I had the Rubik's Cube.
I agree. Oh, you know what?
I had the Rubik's Cube.
They just made a point. How dangerous were click-clacks and Jax?
Oh, they used to hurt my fucking hands all the time.
I got into a fight in school with...
Nigga hit you with the click-clacks.
No, I hit him.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I had those click-clacks. Was that 77?
They were selling straight weapons. They were selling weapons to children.
Yeah, they were. And yes, they were. Those those big balls. Oh, well, excuse me. Pause. Disclaimer. That used to have those balls knocking.
Those big spears.
Yeah.
Spears.
And they had
we were really little. We had the hoppity hop. Remember the hoppity hop?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We would jump. Oh, yeah, the hoppity hop. Yeah. Huh?
That's the thing you put your foot in and you.
No, it's like a ball that you roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there was the other one you put your foot in.
No.
Around it.
No, that was a big ball. It's a big ball.
It's a big ball.
Yeah. Pause. Wait.
Pause. The thing you put around your ankle and then you jump over it.
Right.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
It used to spin around your foot.
Right.
I remember that. Yeah, that's right. And those I used to have those click-clacks, bro. I used to have those balls knocking.
They were very dangerous.
No, I used to have them knocking consistently.
Yeah.
Like I was good at it.
He was like,
I would flip that wrist, bro.
You saw your future.
See, now the kids are so evolved. They're getting all this electronic. Yeah. Like when I got the first ColecoVision, I thought I was the man.
Wait, let me put another disclaimer on for the community that did not experience these type of Christmases.
Correct. Yes.
Right. So we got Charles Drummond the second. Then we got Gary Rich Boy, right? And now we have Lays
Drummond the third.
No. Lays is what was Richie Rich?
I'm a Renaissance. Oh,
no,
Richie Rich. I'm a Renaissance guy,
what was the name of Annie's father?
Warbucks.
Lays Warbucks.
Daddy Warbucks.
Lays Warbucks.
I'm just saying, we had good Christmases. Don't hate.
This is a disclaimer to the community who had to get on the welfare line and to get on the fucking what was that? We lined up for the cheese. We lined up for the cheese truck, and we didn't have that.
Government cheese made the best macaroni and cheese. I'm telling you right now.
I said that the other day.
Tell them, Lays.
You went on that line. Shut up.
Please,
shut up.
Lays, please.
Shut up.
Christmas really had nothing to do with whether you were rich or poor. Right, exactly. Things just kind of happened.
They made it happen. Like your mom, she just made it happen. Whatever happened, whether she went to the Salvation Army to get you some Monopoly games, or she went out there and got you and you saved up and got a bike. Mom made Christmas.
She did.
Auntie, they all made Christmas happen.
Always make Christmas, right? Moms do
They
that.
made it happen, man. Like, it's crazy. Kids don't even understand how because kids got it good today. But back in the days, you didn't have them. Listen, I come from a time when they made food stamp coins. You know how they had the book of food stamps?
Yeah.
And then they had the coins?
Yes.
The change.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
The plastic
They
change.
actually made change for food stamps.
Plastic change. Yeah. She was
I
crazy.
forgot about that.
But you can buy anything with food stamps. You can buy anything. Like,
That's right.
you can buy a radio with food stamps.
We used to buy Chinese food with food stamps.
Yeah, because food stamps
Yeah,
is currency.
We used to go to the Chinese restaurant like I need chicken.
Yeah, food stamps. Food stamps.
And
Well,
fried
you're
rice.
right.
and cigarettes and beer.
Yes.
Well, first of all,
I
when
don't
you
know
can
what
send
you
a
talking
6-year-old to the
about,
store to buy
but
cigarettes.
yeah, I don't know what you talking about drumming.
All right, hold on.
I don't know what you talking about drumming.
Oh, wait. Let me clear it up. First of all of us in this age group went to the store to buy their parents beer and cigarettes.
Yeah, but not with food
Yes,
stamps.
we did.
Not
7
with
years
food
old.
stamps.
Yes, it is.
Well, how many of us did it
Yes,
with
you
food
did it.
stamps?
You could do it with food stamps.
Okay, but did you drum it?
No.
And we would go with it. Sometimes when the food stamps ran out, we went out with a note.
Oh, I had to know. I used to go to the number hole. My mother sent me to the number hole, and they knew me. Yeah, I played the bolitas, the straights, the combos, everything, and it was like, oh yeah. I was 9 years old.
So what are you talking about? So you went to the store and you bought cigarettes and beer for your mom.
Of course I did.
We all did that.
Wait, first of all, I would go, no, she took me on a natural ride. So she'd go, play my numbers, get me cigarettes, and get my beer, come back home. I'm like 8 years old.
Wow. Yeah, there you go.
Listen, I was 8 years old pushing a shopping cart down on Belmont, getting a food plant from down in Brassville. At 8, 9 years old, getting that. I got hit by a car behind that.
Damn.
I got hit by a car and robbed for my food stamps at gunpoint. So I understand what
you got robbed for food stamps?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God! No Warbucks, no lace Warbucks at you.
I was making it rain though. I had the $6 book. The $50 food stamps.
Remember, they had the different colors, right? They had the brown, green.
I'm from the days of the pink and green.
Yes, the pink ones. Yes.
I love it right now.
Yes.
That's that real
I
shit
forgot
right
they made change from food stamp change. It was
sure
food stamp
did.
change.
Yeah.
Wow.
They sure did. You ain't lying.
That's when Lucy's was a nickel.
Yep, that's
sure
right.
was.
That's
Lucy's
right.
was a nickel.
It was.
And it was only 35. It was 35 cents to get on a bus.
On the
I
bus.
think the cigarettes was $4 at that time. $3
Nah,
or $4.
not even. No.
$1.65. Benson and Hedges, $1.65.
Oh, Benson and Hedges, bro. You taking me there? Damn. Oh, they didn't even make those no more. They didn't even make those cigarettes no more. When's the last time you saw Benson and Hedges?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Benson and Hedges.
My God.
Virginia Slim.
That's
And
right.
Virginia, they
Slim.
didn't make those either.
Word.
Oh my God, you
Benson
bringing
Hedges,
me back. But Benson and
Virginia
Hedges.
Paul Malls, Salem cigarettes.
Salem.
Salem. Word.
Wow.
Cools.
When you had a real cool. We had a real fly art. She wanted Salem's 100.
That's
Right.
right.
The Salem's 100. That's correct.
She wanted the extra long shit.
Right. No, the Virginia Sims was long too. though.
Yeah, but not the
They were
Salem.
very skinny.
But the Salem was a cigarette, the same thickness, but just longer.
It was, and so was the Cool's 100s.
Right. Yes.
Then
Virginia
they had the
Slims
Newports, the
was
Newport
Virginia
100s
Slims.
too.
Back then we were riding. Remember those cabs we rode in where they had the seat in the front of the back seat? Where they had the little seat that you had to ride in front of the back.
That is true. Yes.
It was so tasty.
It was so good.
We turned out all right, didn't we?
I'm just going to say, when you really think about where we came from, being born in the 60s and the 70s.
No, we were reckless as fuck. I'm sorry.
All
our parents smoked and drank while they were pregnant.
We lived in a reckless
While they were
time.
pregnant.
Right. We lived in a reckless time. Like, people didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just...
And then our grandparents, right?
They would smoke and blow the smoke in your face.
Yes! I got burnt by a cigarette in my face. My mother burnt me in my face with a cigarette.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, but
she said you
ever
walked
got
into
burnt with
it. I'm
a
like,
cone?
bitch, you shouldn't be smoking.
Right. Wow.
Yo, my mom would smoke right in my face, and I was asthmatic. She'd be like, you okay, baby?
You gonna be all right. Yeah, we all went to the doctor of you gonna be all right. MD.
Exactly.
You gonna be all right.
Like you still breathing? You fine?
You like this? Smoke can't be the problem because I smoke.
Right. I'm still here.
I'm still here, nigga.
And don't let New Year's come around. We drinking whatever they drink.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I would wait until they went to sleep. They would be like, they would be slow dancing. They would have a party in my house. They'd be like slow dancing, and they would do the whole thing. And I would be laying in the bed watching Channel 11. Watching Channel 11 Thriller.
Right. With the hand coming out.
Yeah. I'd be like Thriller. I would wait. Because after that, everything went to snow. Right.
And the Star Spangled Banner.
Right.
Right. After
I
Thriller.
waited.
And then that crying Indian.
Yes, the crying Indian. Please do not
litter. Don't litter.
Yes.
Please don't litter.
He'd be standing by the highway.
And he cried. It was
Niggas
crying.
throw trash at him.
That one
I
tear.
want to beat the Indian. I want to beat the Indian.
Y'all so wrong.
And then the high five. We had a high five. Remember the high five? We had the high fives with the 45 disc on it.
Absolutely.
So you didn't need a DJ.
Right,
The records would just drop.
It's drop.
The records would just drop with the disc.
Right. They play the whole record and then it'll drop the next
Yes.
one. Automatic play,
Wow.
basically.
Listen,
tell you
Warbucks. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Well, listen.
Shut your ass up.
In 77, wait a minute. In 77, they had the blackout, so we stole all that from picking up.
Well, I was trying to give that disclaimer to Mr. Drummond. I was like, your mama stole that, right? Because it was 77. It was hard. He's like, no, she brought it. She bought it. We
bought
went to
that
the
shit.
store.
No, she ain't buying nothing.
And I said, oh, shit, let me do a disclaimer. Not everybody had to steal. No, wait. Not everybody had to steal to get their music career going.
No.
Yeah, if they did steal, it was on. If she stole it, it was on layaway.
Nah, she didn't do it on layaway. She bought it outright.
Yeah.
That was
Mr. Goldstein.
Now, the motorcycle was layaway. I remember that. The motorcycle.
Oh, now we gonna get let's get into it.
Because the motorcycle was $409.
Okay.
I never forget it.
Oh, they paid
exactly
two
what it was.
payments or three?
No. My dad would go and we go and he paid a little bit on, and he paid on until we got to Christmas.
Oh, so he had that on layaway for a couple months.
From the summer.
Oh.
What you have, Mike? Rocker, what you have? A little MB5 or something?
No, I had a Yamaha 80 dirt bike. A Yamaha 80 dirt bike.
Oh, the 80, yeah.
I had a Yamaha 80 dirt bike.
That's why I had to put the
I had
disclaimer
the 5
on.
gears up and shit, you know what I'm saying? And this is 77 when people had mini bikes.
I don't like this
Everybody had the mini
conversation.
bikes.
Mini bike.
Yeah, everybody had mini bikes.
No, this is
And
not a
I actually wanted a mini bike. I want a mini bike. And we went to the motorcycle shop and my dad was like, "Oh, nah, let's get this." And I'm like, "Oh, I want a mini bike,"
It's
you know.
very, very.
And then when I
bougie.
brought that bike home,
It's a very bougie.
everybody was like,
conversation.
"Oh
This
shit!"
is a very bougie conversation.
all the mini bike niggas got motorcycles after that. Like I changed the whole culture of my
yeah,
block.
this is a very bougie conversation.
That's what Mars said.
It's above
Mini
my. I'm
bike
just
was
saying. It's
The
above my pay
XL80.
grade.
You had
right
an XL80, Mike? Rock, you had an XL80? The XL80 is doing.
No, I had a Yamaha 80.
What's an XR80 Lays? Warbucks.
Right. That's what he had.
I had the Yamaha 80. Yeah. With the gas, the dirt bike. I had the dirt bike.
I really hate
It was really I rode the shit out of that motherfucker.
I know you did.
And then everyone that had
Really hate
mini bikes at the
no more
time
disclaimers for you.
in my neighborhood, they all went up to dirt bikes.
I'm the part of the community.
And then we became
I'm
that.
I'm the community I've been trying to warn you against. I'm hating real hard.
Go ahead, Lays.
Fuckers.
Yeah, we used to go-karts with milk crates and pieces of wood.
Yes.
And shopper car wheels.
That's right.
We did that in the snow, though.
Yeah,
in the
We used to do
winter.
it in the snow too.
Yeah, we did that shit in the summer.
And we made slingshot guns with the can top of a Colt 45 beer. And we have a rubber band and a clothes hanger on it, and then we shoot dudes with the slingshot gun.
Yeah.
No, we would just like
With the
we would
clothes
dump
hanger.
eggs on people's heads and from the roof.
Did any of y'all ever make a bazooka out of the cans? Like we would take the cans and shear off the tops of the cans and then glue them together, tape them together, and then put lighting
Yeah, I
fluid
saw
in the
that.
shit.
Oh, no,
yeah.
I didn't do that.
No,
Yeah.
that's
crazy.
that's some
That
Bronx
was too
shit.
ganged out for me.
Yeah,
Yo, that's some real Bronx
in the Bronx.
shit.
That's how the Bronx got burned down.
Yeah, that's exactly what burned the Bronx down. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
That's exactly what burned down the
Yeah,
Bronx.
I remember that shit.
That's when Ronald Reagan was like, "This is terrible." He's like, "It's a third world country out here.
Yeah.
They taking bazookas and
They were
making
making
it into."
military-
I'm thinking about the bazooka gun with the directions. Is that what they
No,
instructions?
he's making bombs and burning buildings.
You know,
down.
we used to make bazookas.
I'm sure those
Wow.
Jewish landlords was like, "Look, kids,
Yeah.
could you? I'll pay you. Could you go and could you shoot it in this window?"
Yeah. We would
What do you mean, yeah?
We would take the cans.
The
Right?
1970s, the age of insurance scams.
Right. And we would take these cans, we would shear off the top and the bottom, right? And then put them together, and you'd have this long thing, and you tape it together, right? And then the last can, obviously, you kept the bottom on.
Oh my god!
And then you pour the lighting fluid in it.
You were like Israeli kids.
Put the projectile.
You're like little Israeli Palestinian kids.
You would put the projectile in it, and then you light the shit. And then
You were like Israeli children.
Y'all didn't do that?
No.
What the?
No, we didn't.
Wait, excuse me. Beat me.
In Sarajevo, they did it.
Oh wait, no, you ain't beat me.
Okay.
What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck you talking about? Nobody did that shit. Who the fuck does that? I've never heard shit like this before.
Jesus Christ.
Who the fuck does that as a
We'll
kid?
never be on the radio.
Who fucking does this shit?
We'll have to edit this
How
shit.
you get this shit? Who thinks of this shit? A fucking bazooka? You making bazookas at how old were you?
Nah, we were like.
Put M80s in the telephone.
M80s?
Oh my God! Yes. Yep.
Oh, boy.
What would you do, Lays?
Lays,
Lays, what would you do?
M80s, ash cans and M80s in the telephone.
Yeah,
M80s in the
Trying to
Oh,
get
yeah.
I never did it, but I
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, we blow up the telephone booth.
Yeah, that's fine, but when you make your own weapons,
Yeah, it was creating shit. I think somebody's dad was a Vietnam
you
vet.
should have been an engineer, not a brain surgeon.
No, I think somebody's dad was like a vet, and then we were able to construct this thing.
Oh, from Vietnam.
Yeah, because that was the time.
PTSD dad.
74, 75.
Yeah, PTSD dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
military grade
No,
weapons.
dad with the kid.
74,
Dad that has other kids in Vietnam.
Improvised.
Wait, hold on.
Improvised. It was an improvised weapon.
I want you to do this real quick.
The 74, 75 year, everybody had a bass guitar in their house. They had
That's true.
Exactly.
So when they grow up, they find that they have like a Vietnamese kid, right? Let's say, and then when the dude dies,
Ling Ling.
right? And then the kid shows up at the funeral. What does the kid say?
Soul Brother Tubuku.
He said, he was my father. He was my father. He was my father. That's what he says.
Wow.
All I know is that the Vietnamese kicked the Americans' ass. I'll tell you that.
All day.
Wow.
He
Americans
was
got their
my
ass whooped
father.
around the Vietnamese. They lost that war.
Yeah, badly.
We
That
lost
was
that
the first
war.
loss.
We lost it.
Yeah, America lost that war. They got their ass whooped by the
Well, I mean, we were fighting the niggas of the Chinese, right? Because
Wait a minute. Hold on.
yeah, what?
Come on.
What?
You said something. It
I said
sounded weird.
It was. You want to frame it for you?
Frame it again
Okay.
and do it better.
Vietnamese are dark skinned, right?
Oh,
Thai are dark skinned.
right.
Cambodia dark skinned.
Philippines.
They are Philippines
Filipino.
are the Puerto Ricans.
Puerto Rican.
Right.
Yeah, they're the Puerto Ricans.
Exactly. Philippines are the Puerto Ricans of the Asian
Got
frame.
it. So there is a hierarchy. Of,
And then, yeah, of course.
That's why the Filipino women are so slutty.
wow.
They got hot blood. They got hot blood, baby.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
They got hot blood.
So no. Give me the rankings. Is it Chinese Japanese or is it Japanese Chinese?
Well, the Japanese are like the white people.
And the Chinese are like what?
Are kind of white.
Kind of.
Kind of white.
So
right?
they're like the
Well,
Irish.
the Chinese are the
The-
original. Like they're the original. They're the
Okay.
original Mongolian Asian.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, they're the original. The
So
Chinese are the
Japan
source.
They're the
is
framework.
what? Somebody's calling.
Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody's calling.
Like if you
Hold
go
on,
to if you see the Mongolians, they can't. Their heads are slanted. Like it's a weird thing.
Hold
Their heads like a-
on, ladies.
can't
Hold on, ladies.
tell.
Hold on. Hold on. Hello?
I can't tell.
Call from Yo, Kev Nice.
To accept, press 1.
Is that what's
Hello?
Yo, what's up with you, Charles? What's up, man?
Kev
Police
Nice.
Mighty Dog.
What's up, Kev?
Yo, up, man? What's up with you, man? I hear you talking about that 70 shit, boy. You don't know nothing about that motherfucking Billy Bike, boy. I came through your block. I'll pop the wheelie on you, boy. And I went to your homegirl block on the hill.
Ooh.
That's how I learned how to ride my
Your
bike, baby.
homegirl.
Like on the terrace.
Oh, shit.
On the terrace. And see, I had a rump scrambler. My first bike was 6 years old. I had a rump scrambler.
Okay.
All right, and then my next bike was the chopper. I got it at Toys R Us.
Wow. Okay, Toys R Us.
Yeah,
Big shout out to Toys R Us. Jeffrey the giraffe.
Shout out to
Yo, Lays. Lays, you there? I mean, I lost Lays.
No,
Go ahead,
you didn't lose
Kev.
Lays. I don't think you lost him.
Kev. Did I lose Kev?
No, you didn't lose anyone. Lays is on the line, and so is.
Oh, no. Okay, I know what happened. Hey, guys.
I take it back. And that's why I wound up with my rump scrambler. Fuck the Charger. He said, I'm giving you the rump scrambler with the lawnmower. They got the lawnmower motherfucking engine. You got to pull that bitch like you go like an on lawnmower.
Lays, you still on the line?
Is that? Yo. Yeah, I'm outside, man. I'm making a run. Yo, Buster. And then you talking about toys? Yo, you don't know about SSTs and the racetrack stuff, bro.
I know about SSTs.
We were talking about it. We were talking about it.
Already.
Man, I caught that shit on the last minute, man. I'm popping in and popping out, man. But I had to call you, man.
SST. I had that shit, the crash and shit.
Yo,
I had that.
Police Mighty Dog to my boys down in Harlem. Yo, Police Mighty Dog to my people in Compton. Police Mighty Dog to motherfucking Chuck. Chuck, I see you out there in New Jersey, nigga. You heard. Yo, hold it down, boy.
Word.
All right. Police Navidad to you.
How's the Fonda doing?
Oh, man, smoothing and grooving, man. Smoothing and grooving, man.
We need to see proof of life. Where is she?
Yo, wish you a happy Merry Christmas for me.
Yo, definitely, man. Yo,
Tell the callers.
You know I'm going to
Tell the
pass that
callers.
on, man.
Yo, it's always good to hear from you, Kev.
Yeah, for real, man. For real, man. You know how we do, man. You know I got to pop in and talk some bullshit with y'all cats, man.
So we love it. We love it. We love it.
Yo, enjoy your Christmas, man.
And tell the father to call us.
Yo, man, Police Mighty Dog, man, and all that Hanukkah and all that good stuff. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Police Mighty Dog, happy Hanukkah, right?
Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa. And happy birthday to Jesus.
And happy birthday to Renee.
Happy birthday to Jesus,
And
Renee.
happy birthday to my niece. Happy birthday to my niece, yo.
There you
Happy
go.
birthday to my niece. My niece, Aunt China. I got to give her a shout out. Aunt China, man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
my birthday. She had her birthday on Christmas, too, man.
Yes, sir.
For real, man. Yo, cheers, y'all, man. I'm about to get me a Bud Ice, man, and call it the night.
Yo,
All right,
have a
tell
happy
the
New
father
Year.
we love her.
Yo, one love, yo, definitely. I definitely do that, man. I definitely do that, man. You know, y'all look in the camera and tell her yourself, too.
We love
For real. So I know she up there watching.
We love you.
Absolutely.
Happy
There you
birthday.
go.
Merry Christmas.
There you go. All right, there you go. All right.
All right, I'll hit you later, baby.
For real. Yo, y'all enjoy your night, man. I'll hook up with y'all next time, all right?
You got it.
All right, Kev. That's Kev. That's LaFonda's husband. I don't know. I'm gonna try this again. Hold on for 1 second, because
Where's Lays?
I need to do this. Oh, Lays is in the chat room. He went to the chat room.
He was on the line, bro.
No, but he went to the chat room.
Okay, fine.
All right, hold on. Let me
Big
just,
shout out to Toys R Us. They had all the junk.
Man, I was sad when they closed that
All
down.
right,
Me too.
let me see
Oh my goodness.
let me see if I can do this. Hold on.
Especially the one on 42nd Street in Times Square. I was like, oh, that was the best place
I'm gonna have to
ever.
mute you, nigga.
There was a huge one.
Hold on. I'm trying something. Hold
Okay.
on. You're fucking with me.
I ain't doing nothing.
Hold on. Wait.
Okay, I'm muted. What are you doing?
You're not muted. Oh, there it is. All right, hold on.
Your eyes are so bad.
Oh shit, nigga! Is you crazy? Get the power back on! Oh shit, here we go again. Please donate to our Cash App,
Boardwalk Podcast. That's money sign Boardwalk Podcast.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world. No, the universe.
Boardwalk Global Media Radio.
Still.
Chapter systems are offline.
Oh shit, nigga! Is you crazy? Get the power back on!
Oh shit, here we go again.
To receive notifications when we go live, subscribe to our Twitter page at Boardwalk_media. There you go, we're back.
There we go.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do it.
You did mean to do that. You
Yeah,
just
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
want to do it too much.
Yes, I ain't want to OD on it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
And where does that come from? Let's talk about that.
So what we're doing now is we're doing a 24-hour day radio station,
online radio station.
internet radio station on this platform called Airtime Pro.
Mm-hmm.
So this week I've been mastering the program, learning how to use it, and we've been doing some great things with it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there goes Lace. Lace is back. Hold on. Hey, Lace.
Yeah, I didn't want to get in the way of Feast Ma Vida.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah. That was hilarious. I loved it, man.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, he's gonna let this man go. It sounds like Flip for a second. I know it's Flip.
Yeah. Nah, he's part of the Flip mold, right? Not
He
Flip
is
mold.
a flip mode.
Flip mold, right?
Mold.
Nate the Skate Derby, you know. He's got that going on. Right, younger than me.
But I gotta tell you something, man. These are some great Christmas stories. First of all, you got a lot of links and social media attachments going to your thing, Boardwalk Global Media. Make sure y'all donate and be a part of that, because obviously this thing is, I guess the cat's out of the bag. This thing can't go back in now, so we might as well go ahead and finish it.
Yeah,
just get it done, man.
Yeah.
And by the way, let me shout out my my Raw Perspective crew, because I finished the year, and Friday was my last show for the year, and I won't be back to 2022, and it was a great show.
So
every week's great.
let's reflect on that, Lays.
Well,
You
first
had
of
a
all,
great year.
you sent me a mix, right, that I could put on the new platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to definitely do that. I want to definitely do that.
Yes, I just sent you a mix. But just I'm just.
Huh?
What we doing?
No, I think.
Did I make the announcement?
Yeah, go ahead.
Rocco, did I announce? Did I make the announcement of what we're doing?
No, you did not.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to go over to the roadcaster at the national announcement. Rocco, if you have announcement horns, you should go ahead and play them, because
play the announcement horn.
Yeah. Because obviously, we've moved into a whole nother stratosphere. First of all, I just want to talk about your year first and foremost. You've added so many different shows to your platform. I think that's awesome. Ridiculous. Mm-hmm. It's amazing. Maria Davis, her show, the Can't Be Silence podcast. I listen to every Monday. This Monday was so crazy. I didn't know what to do. It was sick. It was all about relationships and all that stuff. I mean, listen, I got my ass whooped like 4 or 5 times.
Yep.
To that show.
I'm sure you did.
I had to go. Because I be fucking up. But I had to go into. I had to go on my headphones on that one, because they were. I mean, it was like I heard a lot of yup, yeah. I was, that was the yup show. I couldn't even get into that. Yeah. But then you're out there every day, out there doing like major work in the community with OSG and
NYCHA
and everything.
And NYCHA.
The NYCHA show, which I hate. You know this, right? I don't want to talk about your clients, but I hate the whole concept of NYCHA. You know that, right?
No,
I want to hear about it. Why?
Well, because I do not want to celebrate renting in any kind of way.
Let's go. Okay, so
if we're gonna celebrate renting, we got to start celebrating ownership. This perpetual renting stuff has got to stop. Right. And organizations like NYCHA and all that stuff is BS, because all we're doing is we're celebrating rentals
And I'm not celebrating renting anymore. Black people need to own stuff.
Right. But you do realize why it was created, though, right?
I understand. I understand. The whole.
Where'd he go?
Okay.
He
disappeared.
He's there. He's with us.
In Manhattan. These all should be rent to own. They should own these apartments right now.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in the context of the box.
They're well invested.
Let's say NYCHA is the box that is created. Right?
I know why it's got to be done. I know why the show is important. I just hate the whole concept of NYCHA.
No, I get it. No. And so do they. Clearly,
right.
That's why the show was necessary.
Yeah, absolutely. And successful.
We're going to have bad schools. We're going to have bad neighborhoods. We're going to have murder rates going to stay up. If we don't own nothing, then why would we have pride in something we don't own?
You got to look at what they teach us, right, about coloring. And, when they teach us about coloring, what do they say?
Color inside the lines.
Color inside the line. Don't ever color outside the line. It's against the rules.
I'm coloring outside the lines.
You go.
I'm making a mess.
Anybody who lives in these developments and who rents and who never thinks of themselves more than, fodder. Because think about it.
They're in the lines.
They're coloring in the line.
I'm outside the lines of my community, and I'm unorthodox in even my approach to dealing with things that are naturally orthodox in the community. I'm going to be unorthodox about everything I do because I believe that everything that we do as a community is a contained thing. I don't want to bore anybody, but this is what it is. I don't want to talk politics.
Here's the problem.
Yeah. I'm always going to be a rebel. I'm going to be a rebel against rebels.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Be that easy rider, right? But here's the problem.
Yeah.
This is where the 5%ers, that theory about 5%ers came about, right?
Uh-huh. So another wacky situation.
No, they were right in a certain situation because 80%.
In certain they were right, but yeah. But,
listen, 80% of the people that we know of today, even with this whole COVID thing, are sheep. Sheep.
Well, yeah.
And then you got a certain level of people who are outside the box that are not going to go for the bullshit. Those are the 5%ers. That is the 5%ers who are bucking the system. Listen.
Yeah, but the problem with the 5% nation, I got to be careful.
No, it's not the 5% nation in itself.
I'm saying the 5% of the population.
I'm talking about in general, not the movement, right?
Yeah, I don't ever want to besmirch the 5% nation or the Nation of Islam because every movement ain't perfect, but there are certain things that if I were at the beginning of that, when they started that in the jail, in the prison, all that stuff.
What year did they start that?
What would you do, Lace?
In the 60s. The 60s. I would. There were certain doctrines that I would shift. In certain paradigms I would have shifted.
Which ones?
But I was, a lot of them, and the problem is because it was a little hypocritic to its own oath. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. The intention was there, but nobody ever followed through. My problem with any of these movements that were beginning in the 60s and the 50s and the early 70s was that nobody followed through. The whole point was they didn't galvanize to make money. They were too loud. The problem with the 5% nation, it was way too loud. They didn't quietly galvanize. And the problem with the Black Panthers was too loud. The problem with Malcolm X was too loud.
Yeah,
the problem with Martin Luther King, the Martin Luther King problem was because they all died broke. They all died broke.
See, the thing about the Martin Luther King movement now, I absolutely agree with you. But see, the thing with the Martin Luther King thing was they congregated in churches. And they talked about what they were going to do and how they were going to strategize through these churches. That's why
they killed him when he started talking about the money. When he started messing with the money, that's where they knocked him off.
But that's why they started bombing the churches. They bombed the churches because they knew they was meeting secretly and organizing through the churches. So they started bombing the churches, and that's where those.
Can you find out where the Indians and the Koreans are having their meetings? And then black people should find a place similar to where the Indians and the Koreans are having their meetings, and then have their meetings, and then that's how they gonna get it popping.
Right.
But no, we're heavily monitored because we're too anti.
But you know what he's right about? He's right because like, how did they figure out how to own all of Dunkin' Donuts and the hotels? The dude drop in.
They stuck to the plan. They stuck to their plan. Niggas don't stick to their plan. Niggas don't stick to the plan. You're always gonna have a sellout nigga in the crew.
Hold on.
There's always gonna be a sellout.
Hold on. I went to my local.
Why is that nigga on a horse?
I went to my local Chinese restaurant, right?
Right.
I see their kid working with a Harvard T-shirt on, and I'm like, we're paying for you to put your kid through school.
That's right.
Right, absolutely.
Yep.
They figured it out.
Whose punk ass fault is that? We buying Chinese food with food stamps. What are we talking about?
Hold on. But remember, when I was a kid, when I used to go to the Chinese store, they used to do our laundry. It was the Chinese laundry. We used to take our sheets there.
Yeah.
They only perform one for.
In other words, they'll do whatever they had to do to build their community. It's about community.
That's right.
It's about community.
And that's the disconnect. And that's the disconnect. And then when I go to the store, when I go to the store, I see the son. I'm like, you got a son? Wow, he's got a Harvard shirt on, and he's still working.
Y'all laughing at the son. The son is.
And when y'all laughing at the family forward, right?
I'm like, we putting this dude through school. Right. Look at God. This is why they do this.
And it's not just black people. It's not just black people. It's the United States of America, because black people always follow. White people follow black people. Black people follow white people because it's the white lens that we look through as people.
To our discontent. Yes.
And at the end of the day, white people and black people have suffered in this country, and they have just given away their country to the Indians, the Chinese, the Pakistanis.
Know why?
They have taken them over.
You know why? Because as long as white people invented racism, that's the best invention they ever created.
Let me stop you. White people ain't invent racism.
Oh yes, they did. No,
man, Musa, Timbuktu, the Persians, they invented it because what they did was they subjugated their people that they conquered. It was subjugation.
Yes,
Somebody said something to me the other day. They said the Babylonians, all this stuff. They said if the tides would turn and black people were in control of this country and white people the minority, would we do the same thing? The answer to that is yes. We would do it. It's human nature to subjugate.
Okay.
It's what it is.
So hold on. So I'm thinking about
let's not be altruistic about it.
One second,
I'm not being altruistic.
Let me just address the chat room. Ladies roll BB guns. Oh, that was earlier. Okay. Janine says they're meeting in India and China. That's where they're meeting to do their thing. Yep. And she's like, he called you by your government. Yeah, he sure did.
He sure did.
Yeah.
He did.
Diane Cameron said $55 for a pack of 30 cigarettes. Okay.
What?
That was just kind of what was going on. I hadn't been in the chat room for quite some time.
Well, talk
so
about it.
I just wanted to look at it real quick.
No, that's nice.
No, I'm back to this shit. Let's go.
So hold on, and I hear you, Lace, but hold on. When America was founded and the English came, remember they had already had the Irish here, they had the Danish here, they had already had the Quakers here, and different countries that they'd already conquered. Remember, England brought their fucking prisoners here. They brought their prisoners here, like they did in Australia.
Yeah, same thing in Australia, but here's the thing: it's about the bag. Let me just stop you right here. Let me say this to you. We look at America like the girl who in love with the boyfriend that used to beat her and she can't get over the nigga beating her. At the end of the day, the bottom line is when she makes the money and becomes the president of the company, so what? Screw his ass and he'll be working for her. At the end of the day, if black people in America can get out their feelings about everything, if they can get out their feelings and go ahead and get to work and worry about building up their community, you ain't going to have no problem because with the money is the power. You get the bag. You own the shit. It's the power. But we pay attention to the wrong thing.
Okay.
It's more important to see Jay-Z on the verses than it is to own Queens. And black people should be owning Queens.
So hold on. So now there's another argument to be made. So if you're not African American, you're Haitian, you're Jamaican, you're from some island outside of America.
Right.
They got it right. They got it right. The Jamaicans got it right. The Haitians got it right in America. Now, I'm not saying the Haitians in Haiti. I'm saying the Haitians in America got it right. The Jamaicans got it right.
No, but the Africans from Africa who come here too, right?
Got it right.
Right.
Got it right. Got it right, because they have thousands of years of tradition, so they belong to something.
So we don't
Black
have
Americans
no culture
in this country don't belong to shit. We're not African no more.
Well,
we're hybrid people.
I'm just saying we don't have no culture, so we can't.
We're part of an experiment.
Well, no,
we're like a hybrid. We're like a pit bull. We're like a pit bull, like a bulldog. They made us.
Give us more credit. We created hip hop. We created style. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, it's a subculture.
But who we are?
We created, but we don't own it. But tell me the guy who owns it.
No, hold on. Hold on. You talk about autistic. We don't own it. But you go to a white school and get taught by a white principal and go to a white school and get a white degree to go to a white job. All right?
Let me explain something to you, and I would do it 100,000 times, because here's the deal: the way you destroy the enemy is you learn the enemy's ways and you study the enemy's ways.
No. Let me tell you something.
Go back and listen. Read Marcus Aurelius.
Oh yeah,
read those guys.
I know Marcus Aurelius, but let me tell you something. He ain't here now. And let me tell you what's happening now.
But the writings are there.
We're having commercials with white women and black men that look like couples with interracial kids on fucking commercials that's going on 24 hours a day. And you know what? People are buying it. You know why? Because they went to white schools, they got white degrees, they got white education, and guess what? They're buying the white way of life. Okay? This is how you eradicate the black race.
Let me just say this to you. Well, first of all, this is inevitable, because the white race in the next 300 years will not exist the way it exists now. That is what it is. It is by natural selection. It's natural selection. I'm giving 300 years. This is the subtext behind all of their fight. The fight, there is a slim power structure of Caucasians in this world that are fighting against the ultimate browning of the planet. That is exactly what's going to happen. You can't stop that. But what we need to do is stop worrying about what happened back then and look forward to what we're going to do tomorrow, and start planning ownership and do it with our kids. You listen, when I started doing this thing with schools, it wasn't really about just a money grab or anything I could do. It was like, yo, we can affect them. That's the future. We can affect that. That's like having a liquor store. You got a continuous flow of product. In other words, every time a kid's in the second grade, there's another kid coming behind him that's going to be in the second grade. So every bottle of liquor that gets drank, there's another bottle of liquor on the floor. So you flop that around and make it positive, and now you're teaching the kids that they're most impressionable. That's why we do it. You understand? Because the science behind it is, if we don't do it, we're going to continue to be in the past, and we're going to continue to look through a European lens on how we should be treated. Well, you can start that now and treat the kids the way they need to be treated through their own particular lens. And you know what? It may be European, because we just as much European now as we are African. And we talk about African because Africa, European. If you go to Europe right now, let me tell you something. If you go to Europe right now, get on that ICE train, you're going to see nothing but little white women pushing curly head kids and baby strollers in Europe too. Because them Africans, pardon my language, put the beat button, but them Africans are fucking their way through Europe too. So at the end of the day, it is what's going to happen in the future. So now what we need to do is stop looking backwards and look forward and say, forget what we did yesterday. Let's figure out how we're going to get tomorrow, Rocket. That's all I'm saying.
Well, there won't be no black race either. Like that. I mean, honestly, we talking about curly head.
And stop holding on to bullshit. Like, listen, at the end of the day, listen, we go to Africa, they don't even want to fuck with us. I know exactly what's happening. You go to Africa right now, they ain't fucking with us. We're like a messed up children because we have every opportunity.
It's kind of like how Spain and Italy looks at Puerto Ricans, and you know what I'm saying, and Dominicans.
Same vibe. They did not Spanish.
And worse because at the end of the day, the Africans like, yo, y'all have the opportunity, but y'all not taking it.
Right, because you're victims.
Yeah, and you can say because we didn't grow up seeing people like us in power. The differences in Jamaica, the differences in Haiti, in the Bahamas, in Barbados, and all these the people in power look like the population. In our world, the people in power didn't look like us. I understand that. We understand what's
ladies,
going on.
That was only recently. They had Western rulers over there until a certain point. And then, but hold on. And when they did put people in power that looked like them, they were puppets. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's not do that.
Listen, Barbados just got free away from the crown about a month ago. Yeah, about a month ago. Barbados just got away from the crown. I mean, the point I'm making to you is, listen, sis, at the end of the day, we just have to now understand that we have to look at things through our lens, and don't be so quick to run and sell out. They talk about even an ownership in music. They cut off an entire coaching community by cutting off all of the old school rappers, and then started to propagate a turn to say the old guys were not relevant anymore. They don't do that to Bruce Springsteen. They call him legend.
But
they only do that to the older rappers, and then the young guys come out there.
You know what they did?
Yeah.
You know what they did?
Yeah.
They figured it out psychologically that they're going to stop you from talking, right?
Yeah.
So when they stop you from talking, you go, why not? Well, what am I going to say?
Yeah, but I blame the older rappers. I blame the old school guys.
You know what? No.
Because at the end of the day, you know why I blame them? Because they had the opportunity to wrangle this shit, and they would sell out as soon as a white guy bought a check.
Yeah, but aren't you part of that? Aren't you part of that too?
Well, ask Rock about me. I am a Rock will tell you.
Aren't you part of that too?
Rock, and let me.
Not even close.
This is something that this is something nobody knows. I am so anti-establishment that I actually go against the biggest guys in the world, to the point where I've been marginalized, and I still own my catalog, and I won't give it to them. And they've been fighting me and marginalizing me and doing everything in their life.
Clap for that motherfucker right there. Clap for that,
and I
dude.
won't give it to them. And they fight me, and they use all kinds of tools to marginalize me. They devalue it. Like, look at what they did to James Brown. They sold Bruce Springsteen's catalog for $500 million. They sold James Brown for $90 million. This James Brown. They sold James Brown should have went for $10 billion. They sold it for $90 million. What are we talking about here?
Right.
Just understand the lens, the psycho game.
And Tina Turner too, right?
Right.
Didn't she just sell her? She sold her name and her likeness and everything, right?
It was like 90 million.
That's why I turtle shell these clowns. And at the end of the day, what's terrible about it, I might be the only one standing strong. Because everybody else is running. Everybody else is selling out as soon as they get the opportunity, and they're complaining about it. And now,
I'll say Lays has been anti-establishment from the beginning.
I get it.
No, because I was there. Like, I've seen it. Like, I rode with them. I've gone to those offices and been like, what are we doing here? You know, we're sitting in like the president of Colombia, like the whole thing, and in motorcycle jackets and Timberland boots.
Well, that's my vibe. That's my vibe. I was all about that.
And then walk
was
out.
That 96, 97?
They would have folded. Most guys, and they all have folded to these people, these power guys.
And he stood there like, strong, and then we walked out with a check for like $1.4 million. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it didn't sell them anything. Didn't even deliver nothing.
Right? It was really mind-boggling to me.
No, because they've been stealing from you this whole time.
Let me say this.
No.
I've never said this before. I'm gonna say this one time. I've never said this before on any media platform. But my artists were paid before they ever sell a record, and they didn't sell records.
Right.
But they were paid heavily ahead of time before they sold anything.
Which was great.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, no, listen.
That doesn't happen.
And the truth of that is we all were, right? He'd be like, Rock, I'm going to front load you this. This person, promotion person, Fox, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this flip. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how we moved as a clique. So number one, we were never broke, right? The artist was never hungry. And the money was in position to make us comfortable in order to create.
Right.
which is really the true business model.
They made so much money starting. They looked like they were just like the guys that sold 10 times as many records as they were.
Yeah.
And that a testament to the power of the brand. To this day, the power of the brand is so powerful because the artists were treated like they were platinum artists, even if they weren't platinum artists, because we knew that the only reason they weren't platinum because the system that they were fighting through was going to do everything in their power to control them, and since they couldn't control them, they were going to oppress them. So we treated them like platinum artists. It doesn't matter if they were platinum or not.
So we're talking about.
Yeah,
it's
I'm here. I'm back.
No, it's fine. So what's that?
Because I'm trying to say the narrative. It's the narrative. The narrative is always.
It's a Beautiful Life. What's that? Jimmy Stewart. What is that? Beautiful Life.
Yeah, it's Beautiful Life. Yeah.
So
Beautiful
we talk
Life.
about Christmas past.
Yeah.
What is Christmas present?
Christmas present, and let me tell you something. The Christmas present. We can talk about toys and everything, but let me tell you what it's really about. Christmas present is us continuing to build, because really Christmas present is all about building for the Christmas future. That's all it is.
Okay.
It is all about the next generation. All right. Because at 55 years old, we should coach. We should be teachers. We should be giving that knowledge to the kids. We should be stalwart. We should be stand up people and learn to fight against any kind of oppression and be umbrellas and protectors for that new generation that's coming through. And if we don't do that, then we are failed as those that have failed us. We are just as bad as the parent who was smoking cigarettes in our face as little kids. If we don't go out there and do what we have to do for these children. And the point I'm making, I need y'all to understand this. I see it all the time. I even see the old rappers. They don't want to get off the stage. They don't want to stop. They want to get in the way. No. Sit your old ass down.
Sit your black ass down. Sit your black ass down.
Chance. The word legend should be changed to coach. That's what the word should be changed to. No legend, coach, and teach these young boys so that when they go into that and they sign this 360 deal. You understand? I never signed a record. You know, I never signed a record deal. I never had an artist deal.
Gary got something to say. Hold on.
I was always a business.
Hold on, ladies.
Let me finish. I'm gonna finish this.
Finish
I was always go ahead, Gary.
I was gonna let
I was always
finish.
a business. I was always a business that did business with a company. I never signed a record deal. I never had a record deal. I was a company that did business with a company to put out music. I never, ever had a record deal. And now these guys are signing these 360 deals. They're taking everything away from these guys. Their likeness, their other streams of income, other ways that they could potentially make money. And they give them the short bag that they finally spend. And then 3 years later, they're on the internet talking about, I'm being robbed. No, you were robbed when you signed the deal. You were robbed by your lawyer. You were robbed before you signed.
You can read. Your lawyer can read.
While you're dissing the older guard.
Right.
While you're dissing the older guard and taking that little money and buying that little choker, thick chain, Liberace chain around your neck, and then you're spending that money because remember, only 1.000.12000% of all the artists ever make any money, and only another micro percentage of them actually are famous.
Well, they're signing up for slavery, really, right?
Yeah.
Aren't they signing up for slavery?
Gary, what do you got, Gary?
They are signing up for slavery.
What do you got, Gary?
I just wanted to circle back on a couple of important points that Lays said. I mean, a lot of these artists, they got to know about business, and it's about ownership, right? It's about doing the right kind of deal, structuring the right kind of deal. Now, I've been around people like Bert Padell, who's been a mentor, attorneys like Joe Katz and Alan Grubman. I've seen things firsthand. Right, I'm second generation in this business. Now, so what has happened with me and what I've seen is I'm one of the few people that has been not only in the entertainment industry, I've been on Wall Street.
Right.
15 years ago, when I was talking to certain finance companies about buying up catalog. What's happening now? I said it 15 years ago.
Wow.
Now, all these major
10-time multiples, right? 18-time multiples.
All these big private equity firms Carlisle Group, KKR. What are they doing? They're buying up everything. I was telling people that 10 fucking years ago.
Whoa.
So
we cussing right now.
So
Gary, get it in, bro.
So, the point is, we as black artists, black business people, we need to have our talent owning our own music. Because these major private equity firms that's buying up everything, they're going to leverage all of that to make even more money. Right. Most of us don't even understand how big the game is and how much money we can really, really make. So I just want to agree with you, ladies.
You know why? You're absolutely right, Gary. This is why you know what it is because we are too busy watching the fucking red herring. We're too busy watching that little red herring because we're too busy wanting to see Big Sean curse out Kanye West, as if Kanye West is the one that he got the money. No, Kanye, it's the label.
They too
Kanye
busy
West
on Clubhouse. They on Clubhouse looking at Whack 100 fight. What, Marshawn and Fat Joe? This is where we are right now.
Too busy talking about small peanuts about something. Yes, I want every black man to own publishing. I want every black man to own licensing. I want them to own masters. Yes, but at the end of the day, do you own it? Or are you just a front for another white company who actually owns it? And that's what that goes to everybody, including the biggest motherfuckers that you think that you know.
Lace, look at what just happened. So Kanye put out his album, Drake put out his album. Kanye's album is still distributed through Def Jam. Drake licensed his project to Universal. Very different deals.
Yeah. Very big difference. Very big difference.
And most people don't even understand that.
Very big difference.
Gary, you looked really intense right there. You look.
I think Gary was passionate.
No, I think girls, ladies, if you want to see Gary. Gary, what's your Instagram? Give them your Instagram. You look intense right there. You might give them 5 good minutes. 5 good minutes of Gary. You'll get 5 good minutes of Gary if you hit him up right now.
Go ahead, Lace.
All I'm saying is not an easy fight. It's not a popular fight.
No, it's not.
You don't have the resources, the money. You can't, and you got to pick your battles. You got to sometimes let somebody do something and let them think that they're getting over, and just hold your cards, because you can't waste your trumps. You got to hold on to your trumps. All you spade players out there, you got to make your trumps. When you hit your trumps, you got to make them trumps work for you. That's so at the end of the day, it is a chess game. And you're playing the long game, especially if you're a small guy in this game, because ultimately, if you're not going to sell out, then what you have to do is you have to build your own army.
That's right.
And when you build your own army, then that's what it's going to be. Now, you're going to have a lot of chumps in your army that are willing to sell out, but it's important for you to stay strong and know that you may not solve this problem in your lifetime. But you know what? The seeds you lay will grow. And listen, if you put 100 great trees out there and 50 of them survive, then you've changed the world. So at the end of the day, we got to continue to fight this good fight. And I appreciate the fact that I got guys like Rock down with me. I got my whole Taylor's crew down with me. I got people that are down with me that see it because they know me. They know what the fight's about. They know that it's not really about today. I am so powerful and so much stronger internally than most of these guys that need that. I am bold, and I'm a black man, bold and powerful, and will not be defeated by any other system of government or power or any matrix that you put out there. That's why Rock will roll with me. All I got to do is call Rock and be like, yo, Rock, I got this going. You want to come? Rock will say, I'll meet you there. Let's go get it done. Because he knows who I am, and he knows the force by myself. Like, if I ever had a beef, let me tell you something, right? This is what Rock knows about me. If I ever had a beef, I would never call nobody. It would just be me. I would knock on your door. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we stand. I'm not, yo, where's my crew? No. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna deal with it myself.
Right.
No, we don't need no crew. But this is what we're building. We're building this strength, and from that cast, that's how we're going to raise our children, our sons, and other children in our neighborhood. Because we got to stop looking at things through their lens and create our own narrative. That's what we have to create.
So hold on, ladies. We're talking about It's a Wonderful Life, and we're talking about Christmas past, Christmas present, and Christmas future. What is your Christmas future?
My Christmas future, personal or global?
I don't care. Tell us.
My personal Christmas. I'm going to give you my last Christmas. My last Christmas, if God is on my side and God hears me.
He is your sword and your shield, bro.
Right. But the last Christmas, I'm saying this out there. I'm going to be on a little dot of an island called Reunion Island, somewhere out in the middle of the Mediterranean Ocean. And I'm going to sit out there and I'll have my family around me, and they will just look at me and say, Dad, you did your job. Go on to the next phase of the universe. And we got you. We got it from here. So that's my last Christmas. That's what I'm looking for.
What year is that?
I don't know. Just stop. Hey, easy. Easy, Robin. No, I don't. Listen, I don't know. I don't know what that's going to be, but all I can tell you is I hope that's where and Rock knows what I'm talking about too. Yeah. I hope that's my last Christmas, and I hope that allows me, and that's Christmas future for me. And at the end of it all, whoever's left, Rocco's there, say a good word, have a drink. Whoever goes down first. At the end of the day, I just want everybody to know that everything I did was for the benefit of us.
Right.
Of us. That's what it was about.
I'm sorry, yeah. I'm sorry I didn't hit the applause button, and I got to tell you, because you mentioned Reunion Island, that probably most people don't realize where that is. And it's actually in the Indian Ocean, Reunion Island. And it's a little island off of the coast of Madagascar, where if you want to see the annihilation of white people, this is where it happened. This is where everyone is just yellow, brown, or dark. And this is if you wanted to see the true experiment, what they're talking about, what they're fighting against, it happened on this island, right? The French merged with the natives, and now there's no white people.
Right.
There's no white people. But you'll have some very interesting shades happen.
And
you'll have like Gary with blue eyes and like really cool stuff. But the island itself is a volcanic island. It's a volcanic island. And the beach is glass because of the volcano. The volcano burnt the sand. And heat makes glass with sand. Right. So the sand is black. And if you pick it up, you can see that it's actually glass. Reunion Island is incredible.
Okay.
It's incredible.
I have not yet found that place. But I'm going to tell you, I know where I'm going to fucking go. Block Island. Have you been to Block Island yet?
Oh, you're talking about off of
the coast
the northern part of the United States?
No, it's right off the coast. It's Connecticut and Long Island.
That's the northern part of the United States?
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
That's like Connecticut, Rhode Island.
I want to go to Queens.
No. So Block Island is off the coast of Rhode Island, right?
Right.
I know Block Island.
It looks like a Hershey's Kiss.
Mm-hmm. Rock. I'm gonna say to you, Rock. I'm gonna need you to buy some plane tickets and take the real discussion on a tour of the world.
I think so.
I gotta open them up, baby. I gotta open them up.
Anyway, listen, man. I'm gonna leave because I have some gifts to wrap, and I just want to say Merry Christmas to my whole Real Discussion family.
All right,
and listen, I got Gary riled up. I'm very happy.
I like that. You got Gary. He's spitting at the mic. He's looking at it with an attitude. He got his eyebrow. He got his whole eyebrow down. I said, "Damn, Gary."
Yeah, that shit was actually
you got Gary in his feelings, bro.
That shit was actually crazy. I was like, this nigga's
I said, shit, Gary, what you gonna say? What's the retort? What's the retort, Gary?
This nigga's excited.
I love it. And
most likely to blow up a building.
And I think so. I think when you talked about the 70s, I think he got personal.
That was good. Yeah.
That was awesome.
I love
So,
it.
ladies, I hit you, man.
Yeah, have a very Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a very prosperous, Happy New Year.
Be safe and look, be healthy and be safe and be careful.
Yep.
This Halloween.
Be careful.
I mean Halloween.
See you after Christmas.
Have a good night, guys.
All right,
guys. Peace.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Well, there you go. That has been. I love the show. It was such a good show. We went so many places.
Yeah.
It was a Renee, any last words? I gotta give it to you. You have to do the last of anything that you might want to say.
Yeah, because you're looking like a biscuit girl.
Not really, I'm just here and I'm enjoying the environment, enjoying all the positive.
I'm actually glad you came.
Yeah, I'm glad I came also. I didn't get to tell y'all what I went through before I got here.
God, talk into the mic.
No, I didn't get to tell y'all what I went through before I
let's
got
go.
here. But it was interesting. I caught a flat tire.
What?
Right.
Somebody was trying to stop you from coming?
I caught a flat tire.
God!
Today. God today.
And then I was actually not really like on the bridge, but I was kind of like right there before going over the bridge. And I pulled over to call AAA. And a police officer comes behind me and he's like, "What's going on?" I said, "I caught a flat. I'm calling AAA."
Did you open up your coat to show your outfit to share?
Well, that's another story.
Oh, I want to hear that too.
Wait, my coat was already open because I kind of dropped.
So he saw all that Pillsbury biscuits.
I want to hear the story. Go ahead.
So the cop, he comes over and he's asking me what happened. So I told him I was calling AAA, and he's like, "AAA is not going to come." And I'm like, "Why not?" He's like, "This is like Macy's. This area is like Macy's. So it's private property with public access, meaning that you can only use the trucks that they have. I guess that's
Right there.
already right." So he called some other truck.
Tow truck company.
Right, but it wasn't a company. I think it's part of the police. I don't know if it's the New York State Thruway or something like that.
Because the state runs that area.
Right.
Yeah, because what happens if you're stuck on a highway,
it's out of the jurisdiction.
There's a bidding process.
Yeah, it's out of the jurisdiction.
Each tow truck company, like you'll have a tow truck company that'll be like Gary's Tow Truck Company, and he bidded for the Cross Bronx. Nobody can go on the Cross Bronx, not even AAA.
Right.
Except for Gary.
Right.
You could bid on the LIE, right? I went through this shit. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I never knew
so
that.
we had to call the company.
Actually a fact.
Yeah, you have to call the company that actually has the rights to the towing on that particular highway,
Right.
and that's what you ran into.
That's a procurement issue.
That's what you ran into.
Yeah. So anyway, it was the bridges and tunnels. Right.
They brought you off.
They put my car up
Bridge
there.
and Tunnel Authority.
I had to ride in the police vehicle across the bridge.
Yeah. What you don't understand is what I call NIMS, right? It's I took a class on this. So NIMS is basically National Information Response.
Oh, okay.
So there's local and regional, state and federal.
Right.
They have different organizations that work independently of each other in case of an emergency.
Right.
Then they all get together.
Oh, okay.
You don't know who you're dealing with.
No, right.
You like, I'm dealing with a local.
Right.
But if there's a big emergency, then they bring in other departments of the government.
Right.
And then they all work together. But for you, it's a flat
Which
tire.
becomes the staging, right?
Well, and also
that's when we stage.
That's the staging, and then, and it depends on where it happens.
Right.
If you're in a jurisdiction where it's federal, then they have to bring local and federal, and they have to work together.
Right.
Right. So you were cool.
So you're in the tow truck.
Right.
Yeah.
So the police officer that came over, when I got out the car and I was showing him the flat tire, my coat was open. So he's like, "Where's the party? I need to know."
Right. He like, "Party's right here, baby. Party's all here."
I'm not going to a party. He's like, "Well, that's a party outfit." He's
right.
like, "Dress," and I'm like, "Well, it's not a dress.
It's definitely a party outfit." And I ain't gay, but let me tell you something. That's party all day. I ain't gay, but that's party all day.
I love it.
So we got across the bridge.
Do all
and we
types
were
of
good
tricks.
after that, but
Oh, listen, honey.
the AAA finally came and he couldn't change my tire because a piece. I don't know what happened, but he
You
said
need a
that we couldn't
whole
find piece.
Santa suit right now.
I know, right?
With that whole thing. That would be awesome. They'd be like Mrs. Claus. I need a present. Could you put one in my lap, please?
I love it. You look like cotton candy.
You do.
Yeah, you look like cotton candy, baby. I love it.
It's so great.
Sweet sugar.
Yeah, that's right.
Sweet sugar.
Yep. Like whipped candy.
Diabetes.
Real bad for you. Real bad for you.
Kill you faster than a bullet. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Well, I'm glad you made it to the show.
Like, you should stop doing that.
Yeah, I'm glad you made it to the show to come and hang
Like,
out.
don't do that.
What's up, Gary?
Unless we're together and we're hanging out.
Okay.
Look, you wear that again.
You got to talk
Just
about
no, I'm sorry, Gary. Shut the fuck up. Renee, when you wear that, say, Robin, we going out. And it's just you and me.
But
and I'll put on my shit and you do that.
But it's not really like a going out outfit.
Oh, yes, it is. Girl.
Gary, what do you got?
Just call me, okay?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead, Gary.
Tell us about your company, Royal Hustle.
Royal Hustler Company.
Yeah.
So Royal Hustler Company is the company that I am the CEO of. I do event planning. What else? What is it? Event planning. I do. I work with music artists.
Okay.
I do public relations. So it's like 4 different operations underneath Royal Hustler. It includes marketing, promotions, the independent artists, the public relations for the independent artists, and then I do some other things with other groups and people. But it started because of the independent artists.
Okay.
I had nieces that were rapping, and at first I was going to make it a record label, but I don't know, they had some stuff going on and couldn't continue, so I decided to turn it into promotions. So I was promoting, like local clothing for people that I know that have startup companies, and then I ended up into plus size modeling as a result of that. And I'm still working with the independent artists, doing showcases, taking them out on showcases. And at some point, like I worked with, from me starting working with the independent artists, I worked with Scott LaRock Jr.'s group for a little while, well, his record label, and some of the guys that were independent artists on his team, I worked with them, I put them in showcases and placed music, had them perform. So those are the kind of things I do with the artists.
So what is your history in the music industry?
I don't really have a history in the music industry like y'all have.
I don't have one at
But
all.
I did work. I started off working in a record store like in the 80s.
Okay.
Wow.
I worked in a record store called Record Explosion.
I know that record explosion.
That was in the village, right?
Well, they had about 4 or 5 different ones.
Locations, yeah.
Yeah, and before that, it was just
I used to
really,
work for Sam Goody.
Oh, up the street.
That was on 14th Street, no?
I used to work
But
on
there
the
was one in down by
on
that turned
57
into Tower Ridge.
on what's that?
Yeah, Sam Goody, they had
on
multiple locations
on First
too.
Avenue on 60, right there by the tram.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, but wasn't there one in Lower Manhattan?
Yeah, yes,
that turned
yes.
into-
There was.
turned into
There
Tower?
was.
Yes, yes,
Right?
yeah.
There
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
When
There was a few of them. Yeah.
You're right.
It was there when the
And they wound up getting bought out by Best Buy.
right. But they were there when the towers went down.
Oh.
They were there when the towers
Right,
went down.
right.
So,
I remember that place.
Yeah.
all right, so tell me more about your history.
Right. So anyway, prior to working in the record store, my history is really just love of music and learning hip hop from the street park jams and hearing it in the house. But the record store is kind of really what catapulted me into what I'm doing now. But that was like in the late 80s, early 90s.
Right.
So working in a record store, I started off as a cashier, and then I later became like a buyer for the cassette department.
Okay.
And so we would go, the record labels would come in and invite us to the parties, album release parties and stuff like that, and go to parties. So kind of like that started my whole party scene life.
Right.
So back then, like what I'm doing now, honestly, I didn't plan it.
So I'm going to tell you something. And I'm going to tell all of you this. Because we're all the same age. I remember vividly. It was 1989. It was December 31st. And I'm like, okay. January 1 of what was that? 1990?
Yeah.
From 1990 to 1999, I partied the whole 10 years. The 90s was the best time for black people.
Yeah.
To me.
Well, for our generation, because for other
We're
generations.
the best generation.
Well, you can't tell our Motown.
Oh, we had TV shows that revolved around us. Remember Martin?
Oh, gosh, yes.
We had In Living Color.
Right.
We had Def Jam Comedy.
Oh, right.
We had Waiting to Exhale.
Oh, yes.
The whole generation.
Yeah, it was a great. It was
from January 1.
I remember.
1990 to December 31st, 1999. You couldn't tell us we wasn't the shit.
I know, it's true.
I mean, it was the most money I ever made.
And I'm going to go with that. And they said, y'all making Renee blush.
We love Renee. We love her. But she looks good, though.
Denise
She's a whole snack.
Robin. So,
Denise said you made her blush.
So, Robin doesn't have Facebook, but what I'm going to tell you.
Really?
Renee,
I don't need Facebook.
No, listen. No, she's always at all the different places. She's always posting
all the functions. Yeah.
All the functions.
You know what's funny? I don't really be at all the functions anymore. A lot of people, sometimes I throw up a lot of old pictures. I've done a lot in the 5 years that I've been running my company. Like I said, I started off with the independent artist, but before that I was just partying, and then I went into promotions. But I never expected to, I never planned what I'm doing now. Right. I didn't plan any of it. If I would have planned it
into your life,
and I just went with the flow, because when I was in my 30s back in the 90s, I would have wanted to be doing
That's how I got into supply chain. That's exactly how it worked.
Right,
but like shit.
She's becoming the go-to person now.
Yeah,
right. She's becoming, because all the pictures that's going up, because people are seeing her with this person and that person and that place and that place. Renee's
Let me tell you
becoming
something.
the
All
go-to
you
person
need
now.
to do, listen. All you need to do is connect to corporate media. When you get to corporate,
right?
I can do that. I can introduce you to some corporate people, and you can blend those relationships. Because a lot lot of people that are working now are hip hop people. White people are hip hop.
Exactly.
And
you can do their holiday parties.
But see, I do more than that, and that's what you was saying.
No, but
right?
this is all about.
No, I know, but there's a
public
lot
relations.
of stuff. No, you're right, but there's a lot of stuff that I do on the back end that, like, I connect people. Sometimes people need music videos and they need people. So I've have like a couple of people that I've connected, videographer and talent, and into music videos.
He's gonna need that too.
Yeah, so it's a lot of connections. Puzzles.
No.
Oh, no.
We are family.
Right? No, definitely we are, because we have Hip Hop Boulevard.
We are family,
definitely.
And you are whole biscuit. And you are cotton candy. And
Definitely cotton candy, girl.
God damn it. Jesus, I want that outfit.
I can see you on the back of the truck.
Yo, I swear to God, I don't know where you got this from. I got to have it.
I have a fashion designer, so that's why I said it's not.
Yo, I will do a whole photo shoot with this designer because I got the homo shoulders.
Homo shoulders are heavy.
Yeah, I have a fashion designer. She makes all of my outfits, and I've been working with her for the past.
I got the homo shoulders, so guess what?
They will look fabulous in
I
that
will
dress.
do a photo shoot with you and that fashion designer, and I will promote any brand you have. Tell your designer you know your girl with the homo shoulders.
Gang, so we did 2 hours 15.
Yes,
a little over, and I gotta edit some shit.
Yeah.
But
I love you, Renee.
I love you too.
I love you, Gary.
I love you.
I love you, Ron.
Merry Christmas.
And I love myself.
All of you.
Hello.
Wait, so are we back for New Year's Eve?
Yeah, we'll do New Year's Eve.
Okay, cool.
All right. I'm gonna play this though.
We ain't talking about anything.
Here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
The real discussion can't be silenced. Perspective of yours, one night. Mi gente, mi people. The conversation in Q Nation.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world. No, the universe.
Boardwalk Global Media Radio.
Still.
Your systems are offline.
Oh shit, nigga! Is you crazy? Get the power back on!
Oh shit, here we go again.
If you want to see the videos of these shows, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Groovy Track, GROOVEYTRAC. Hit the subscribe button.